Saturday and it's Remy's place. Let's do this.
Making your way into LCS takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries, watching YouTube a lot. Saturday at Remy's place. Sometimes you wanna go hang out and banter at Remy's place. Come in and jump on lives today. You wanna be where you can see our grails are all the same. You wanna banter at Remy's place. You wanna go where people know we don't all collect the same. You wanna go hang out at Remy's place.
What's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio. This is Remy's place. It's our Saturday night banter. Absolutely love it. I get so excited for these. And I got to tell you, tonight, it's a special night. I'm extremely excited about this one. I haven't been this excited in a long time. Ladies and gentlemen,
White Shadow.
I can still see you.
What the hell are you excited for me for? What the hell? Man, it's funny. All right, now we're ready to get excited. Okay, now that explains it. That explains it right there, buddy.
Bow down, bitches.
Bitches. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
I want to see the panda one.
doing
Wait,
good.
there's a panda one?
There's now a panda one.
Oh shit, I missed the
I
panda
don't know
one.
whether Remy's done it or not yet, but there is going to be a panda one.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Don't shake your head.
Remy's
We
like,
know you're
I
from-
got nothing. I know nothing about it.
So I have a dead phone. Yeah. I was working on that, and we'll have it soon enough. Yeah, let me get a little more charge, but yeah, we've got Panda for sure. Let's say hello to the chat. See who's out here. We have Nick's Kicks and Comics.
And I agree. Where's Las Cruces? Hi, Nicholas.
Where is he? Oh wait, he's right here.
There he is. He's
How
just
y'all
a few
liking
minutes
that?
late.
We got Trev. What's going on? Thank you for joining us, Marty from Canada. Hello.
Mr. Cannon.
Thank you for joining us,
Mr. Phil.
Look, I'm here. There you go. Thank you, sir. Well, I appreciate everybody joining
What's
us
going on,
tonight for sure.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Yes.
It's happening.
How are you guys doing?
This man, look at that display. The Tower of Goodness.
Oh my God.
First of all, I want to say thank you to our Lord and Savior Chip Getler for allowing me.
Whatever.
Thank you.
All hail, Chip.
Look at this freaking thing.
White Shadow.
Secondly,
I
I
can
want
still
to
see you.
Here, damn it.
Wow, that is awesome.
gobble gobble, bitches.
There it is.
Oh wow, it's even got a little plaque on it and everything. That is
Yeah,
sweet.
it's got a little placard. And yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, if you can't make it to the wall, you might as well have a cool display, right, Chip?
Hey, you got to have the better looking display. Trust me. You don't even see this thing. I mean, it blends into the back. So that one's, I'm going to get some lights and put it on there, hook it up, man.
It's awesome, Chip. Yes, it is.
Okay.
How you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone.
Roscoe checking in. Awesome. So how's everybody's weekend going so far?
Choosing one.
What's up, Chris? It's going good. It's going good for me.
Everybody getting amped up for next weekend?
What's next weekend? Wait, I don't know. Maybe someone should advertise it. I don't know.
There we go.
This is all I got. I'm sorry.
It's like I'm expecting this big, huge
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
and-
If you want to see the remix video,
yeah.
check out In the Mix. DJ's
There
got a
you go.
really nice promo cut. This is all I got. And Rob put it on there. I wouldn't have even had it. You got me. I was like, "Hey, who's excited?" You're like, "Oh, we're all excited. What do you got to show us?" This,
Yeah.
this. We can read it.
It looks very
We can
nice.
read it if you want, but yeah, that's what you
Would you
got.
like to know more?
Yeah.
Question mark.
If you'd like to know more, talk to this guy.
Talk to that guy. There you go.
Oh man.
Funny.
Yeah, definitely have to update some of my clips here. I apologize, everybody. I apologize. That's gonna have to be a maybe not weekly, maybe every other week.
Updating it every other week.
Every other week.
Crap.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got tons of
yeah.
stuff. So you just end up running out of these. Like that too many times.
Because Remy is always watching.
He
Mhm.
is, no doubt.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Oh, I like that. I like the shirt. Sam
Oh,
Spinaguli.
wonderful. Yeah,
Awesome.
Spinaguli.
Look at the man. Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. This shirt was actually designed and art by my buddy Bill Morrison.
Really?
Yeah, he
That
did
is
the art
awesome.
on this. You can get it on MeTV.
Very
I
cool.
thought it was Alice Cooper at first.
Mr. Morrison has got some cool shirts. I've seen it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Ready with the awkward silences? We're only
Yeah.
No, we can't do that yet. We just started. Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Quite the handsome young man.
Very much so.
This guy here. Who would have known? Who would have known
Mhm.
that this
I mean,
would
look
have
what he's
taken
standing in front
YouTube
of.
by storm? It's crazy. Crazy to imagine.
It looks about
And
two
all
sizes
the
too big.
fantastic merch that you can pick up at DJ Link's Not Shop.
You guys had a great stream last night.
That was what's up, TM? I sent you the link, brother, in case you're able to. That was insane. Tyler is next level. It's so crazy because I gave the guy so much shit about his secret YouTube channel, and
She has no uterus.
after knowing him this long, it's like, oh, there's no surprises. That was next level though. That was hard to compose myself after all that.
And how can you say that shit with a straight face? Seriously, like.
Oh, he's the best.
Because he means
He
it.
means it, yeah. That's the secret.
I dropped Elijah off at swim practice this morning. There's a little track. So I was walking around the track waiting for him to get done, and I was listening to the stream again. And I had to stop because I was laughing so hard listening to Remy going, I gotta go to the hospital.
Well, and the best part is like, yeah, you guys are funny and you have those moments, but you also have moments that really make you think and stuff. Like just talking about the whole I liked Lynx's points about how people just wanted to go to NYCC and get mad, that they were trying to create controversy. I don't know. I found it all really interesting.
We run the gamut for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever been, Mike?
To NYCC, I have not.
Yeah.
What? We stumped Mike?
Correct. I've been to SDCC, but I haven't been to NYCC.
I just wanted to make sure that we actually heard that correctly. I thought you'd been everywhere.
Although, one thing I thought about last night, and actually I thought about it this morning too, isn't it interesting that the two cons that had the most problem with line control, let's whittle those problems down. That was a line control problem. They're both owned by the same company. I see you, Reed Pop. Get better, Mike.
There you go.
Our Oz Comic Con was actually owned by Reed Pop for a certain amount of time.
Was it?
Yeah.
I knew they were international for a minute, but they're not anymore, right?
No,
Do they still have that Mexico Con or no? Are they done with that?
La Mole Con.
Yeah, they had a Mexican one. They tried.
Yeah, is that they run? I think they run La Mole. I think
you're
or
right.
whatever they pronounce it. I think that,
Mexican. Is there another word we could use?
They're my people. I can say whatever.
South of the border con.
Never mind. For the office people, thank you. For everybody else,
Oh yeah,
I apologize.
it's about his Mexicanity.
No.
You're embarrassing me in company.
I mean, I embarrassed myself.
I'm sorry. I let you down.
It's all right.
Yeah, but our Oz Comic Con was run from, we started it in 2000. I lost that 2011, 2012. And they literally jumped on board the year after, because the first year we actually had Stan, and the line was literally around the whole entire building, and this building is absolutely huge. So they obviously thought, okay, we can get the people, let's get on board. So they jumped in and managed it or whatever. That didn't really help too much.
You know,
and then they bailed out just prior to COVID.
Say what you will about SDCC, man. They know how to control a line.
He's really selling it. Look at him
He
go.
really is. See how long he can hold.
Soon he's
that
gonna be
for.
like, yeah. Soon he's gonna be like Tyler, where he's like,
You shouldn't have acknowledged him. Just make him twist.
Just let him go. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the fact that, he had a giveaway, and then 4 minutes after the giveaway, I receive a tracking number, and then I check the tracking number, and at midnight that night, it's been picked up by somebody. I don't even. Who do you have working for you that will scan it at
Picking up
midnight?
packages
Yeah.
at midnight.
Midnight. It was on the road. Okay, it was crazy. It arrived on a Sunday in under 12 hours. California to North Carolina. How do you do it? I have no idea. Rob Fat Stacks, everyone.
It's all about the luck of logistics. So my postal carrier does not work out of the community post office. Instead, works out of the distribution hub. And because I'm on the West Coast, sometimes they're running out late and everything else. He comes around, he picks stuff up, it goes immediately to the distro center instead of having to go to the community post back to the distro center to be sorted. Then the distro center is a mile from the airport. Those things get put immediately on the airport and immediately fly out whenever I ship priority to the next post office. So then after that, it's all on your local area. It's within your town within 24 hours.
Wow.
What I really think Rob's trying to say is he has a man who owns a helicopter.
Yep.
If I was really cool, I would have my regular postal carrier here, and he'd be doing stuff like today. I have a fill-in, and he came and delivered mail. He saw I had packages on top of my mailbox going out today. I heard him rustle them, which usually means he doesn't want to. There's too many to put in his sack, so he'll go get the Jeep and drive it up. Yeah. Well, I just saw him turn around and drive away, and he didn't come back to my house. So I have to wait a little bit longer to see if maybe he still makes a trip back by, or because he's still inside the neighborhood, or whether or not he ends up forgetting. And then these packages that were supposed to go out today now won't go out till Monday.
You guys get your mail late. I mean, our mail's usually here in the house by like 10 or 11 a.m.
Yeah,
I don't even know who delivers my mail.
Oh, my mail.
And
my
like,
mail.
Who the backup guy is.
Yeah, my regular. No, exactly. Well, I know who my regular guy is. His name is Kevin.
Wow.
And Kevin's a really great guy. He's phenomenal.
Robot.
What you What you don't know is to the left of the Great Wall of Comics is a little slot, and Rob just slides the packages through there, and it falls into a mail truck, and then they drive off.
They drive off.
Yeah, we're different kind of beasts, Rob. Like, it took me 3 hours to ship a package to Rob.
Now a party. It's now a party.
Yeah. It's I've had the same primary mail carrier for a couple years now, and so we've gotten to know him. I tip him at Christmas. I invited him to our. So I told him, like, when we did my big summer cookout, I said, hey, when you're plan your route, so that way around lunchtime you're here. Just come on, take your lunch break, come up, park your Jeep out in front of the house, and just go in the back, come in the back, and we'll cook you up some food. And
in all seriousness, what do you tip a mail guy? I've never been
at Christmas time. I give him like a $25 Amazon gift card.
Okay, that's what I did last year. All right, I feel pretty good about that.
$25 to $50 is more than enough. especially if it's your regular guy, and they they do good work for you and stuff like. Kevin, I've gotten to know him because he does. I got a lot of stuff that comes in and out. He's always very good about making sure it's put aside and all this other and out of view and all these other types of things. Whereas like UPS or whatever, they almost like put it purposefully in front of the doorstep where everyone and anyone can see it instead of tucking it behind the planter or something, right?
DoorDash does that to me sometimes.
Oh,
then they get an earful. Like when they block the door so you can't open it. Fuck that.
Grubhub did the worst to us the other day. They
you want
brought
the end
our
of the
food.
trident or
They
what?
set it on the porch and then snuck away. It didn't knock on the door, didn't ring the doorbell, didn't take a picture of it and send you the picture that's been delivered. None of those things. I just go, where the fuck is my food? And I go look out there, and there it is now, like stone cold on the porch. It's like,
I usually request that they leave it just leave it at the door. But I mean, it should be obvious. Don't leave it in front of the door.
Whoa, my request is usually leave it at the porch and knock on the door.
Yeah. Sometimes I put don't even knock.
Well, I said don't ring.
Leave it
I
there.
usually put don't ring the bell. I do say knock usually because, but ringing the bell is only because sometimes I have stuff. I would have something delivered early in the morning, and I don't want to wake everyone up. But in the evening, I don't care.
Yeah, if I have a leave at the door and somebody's knocking, especially if they're like really trying to get my attention, like, "Are you here?" Or sometimes I'll get the text or something. It's like the worst thing you can do. Yeah, like
usually I'll know because the dog will go run up to the window.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, so the dog will bark. You know what I mean? And they're sitting there knocking.
I'll go back.
I hear a hello through the door. Usually it'll be a, leave it at the door, or it may be the Remy Q and his boxers.
Yeah, I go sneak.
I'll
go back and watch the security camera. The boxers and the trident. Yeah, I see the security camera, and I'll watch them as they like sneak up, like try to gently, like they don't want to. I don't want to engage with you either. Just leave the food and go. Especially if I ordered my food from like around the block. I don't want you to know who I am. How lazy am I, motherfucker? I don't have to go up and fake a limp or something like I'm disabled and can't go get my own food from 2 blocks away.
I have that same thing, man. There's a shop that's like literally like right around the corner. And be like, I just don't feel even getting dressed. Well, from there.
Like there's especially at lunchtime, dude. There's a freaking phenomenal Philly cheesesteak place around the corner from my house. I love it. Well, parking there is damn near impossible at lunchtime. So fuck it. I'll just have a sandwich delivered, Plus I'm working anyways. I doing a working lunch. No big deal. I can't have Chip send me food all the time. Sometimes I have to send it to myself. Then at least I know it's coming.
Tell me about this Chip sending you food.
He sent you ice cream?
Sent us ice cream. Sent Angel and I both ice cream.
Wow,
like the stream ended, there was ice cream waiting at the door, and I was like, "This is the best thing possibly ever that's happened." I was like, I looked at the kids and I was like, "You guys are okay. This ice cream is the best."
I was impressed when he sent me donuts at like 11 o'clock at night. I'm all, where the hell did you find a donut shop that was open that had donuts to deliver at Saturday night at 11 or something like that?
That was a challenge. That was. Nick, you're muted.
He fed you too, Nick, right?
He built one from the Matrix. That's how he did it.
Yeah, there you go.
He fed you though, right, Nick?
Yeah, but that son of a bitch went around my back and talked to the waitress after I spoke to the waitress already.
Spidey, did Chip ever feed you?
No.
He doesn't like Australians like us.
He did threaten to send me some glass cabinets from IKEA.
I will say I have ordered pizza to Australia before, and it is not as easy as it sounds. International food deliveries, they tend to question when the billing address is not even on the same continent
the US
as
the
interesting.
Trying to capitalize at 30 minutes or less.
Well, but I had a Pizza Hut delivered to Townsville, Australia,
and that would not be easy because it's not exactly a main city either.
No, but they do have a Pizza Hut, so
yeah.
So that part wasn't a problem as long as I was ordering it from the right Pizza Hut. And that's why I had
a Pizza Hut in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I had no idea.
Yeah, all I remember was we were online, we were gaming, and the gal, her kids were going nuts and everything else because they're hungry, and she's like, I don't know what I'm going to feed them. And I ordered them a pizza, had it sent to their door. She comes back on the stream after someone knocked on the door. She's like, all right, which one of you fuckers ordered me a pizza? And I said, I didn't. Thank you.
The kids thank you, and I thank you.
Oh, the kids were going crazy eating it down. They were like, she's like, oh, thank you. But it was the way she said it at first, like, which one of you fuckers ordered me a pizza? Well, it was me.
Sounds like an Australian.
Yeah.
That is
Mike can
an
tell us
impressive
about
picture,
that,
though.
can't you?
Good day, everyone.
Yep, there you go. That's perfect. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Simon,
yeah, let's
that
get
picture's
some
something else.
dimmies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, sausage rolls.
They don't have Halloween in Australia.
Yes, we have Halloween in Australia. It's just not as big as over there.
Oh, Halloween, mate.
Halloween.
That'd be more like Halloweeny or something like that. It'd be something stupid.
Halloweeny.
Yeah.
That's a great picture there. That's Spidey. I love it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Look at how
That's that was. We went shopping this morning, and I went. I just
In
sent a
the
picture of
candy
all
aisle? What are you
the
saying?
all the Cadbury
Just
chocolate.
Cadbury chocolate. All those
yeah.
shelves, nothing but Cadbury.
Wow.
I love it.
That's a lot of Cadbury.
Caramello is my go-to chocolate bar.
Is it?
I like the caramello, but the dairy milk, just the straight plain dairy milk, is my favorite. But I was Hershey, just a plain Hershey bar here is also one of my favorites. I like
And
just
it's
plain
American.
chocolate.
Stick with that, friend. You know what's a hell of a candy bar? A Snickers. It's got everything: nougat, peanuts, caramel.
It's a Milky Way on
I don't
steroids.
even know
which
what
is,
nougat is. I have no idea.
Nobody does. It's just
Yeah,
candy. You don't know.
I think it comes out of trees.
Could be bugs.
it's
like we
it's
just
the base.
eat
It's
it.
the basis of a Three Musketeers bar, which then you add the caramel, makes it a Milky Way. Then you put some nuts on it, and makes it a Snickers.
You just gotta take the mystery out of everything, don't you? Can't you just have the joy of?
That's why we
thinking
love
new-
him.
Yeah.
Now
Sometimes I like
now
eating through the
now you'll sit there
layers,
and go, wait a
too.
second, you know, all three of those are chocolate. They are just the same chocolate bar, just layered. Yeah.
Wait, what bars?
The Three Musketeers, you add caramel to it, it's a Milky Way. Then you add peanuts to it, and it's a Snickers. It's the same candy bar. It's made all by M&M's candies, M&M Mars Candy Company.
Wow.
I'm never going to a magic
never-
show with you.
Which is funny because we have Milky Ways here, we have Snickers here, but we don't have Three Musketeers here.
Oh, that's right. The old original Three Musketeers actually used to have 3 different color nougats inside of it, so much like a Neapolitan. But then they changed it.
Some great deals.
What are we talking about here, Nick?
I have a set of Crow books for sale.
Hit up Nick's Kicks and Comics on IG.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it his sales page though, right?
Yeah, it'll be
I was just thinking that needed the sales page up there.
I need to look. I need to look for that page. I keep forgetting about it.
I have the
Of course, Nick usually doesn't have stuff that I'm super keen into, and if he does, he'll let me know. He'll say, "Hey, yo."
Hey, yo. No, I don't have robots. I don't have chicks being tied to stuff.
How are you not living?
Sales would be much brisker if they were.
They would be. a lot of things would be more brisker if those were
The old chicks.
It's better than being harder, I guess.
depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, really. As long as Panda's not around.
The surprisingly flexible panda.
All right, let me check my phone again. 16%. Let's do it. All right.
Come on.
For all those who missed it, let me make sure I got it here.
I got something.
Oh, yeah,
Panda's here,
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Oh, did you take the video from what I posted earlier, Reb?
No, I clipped it from the stream itself.
Yeah, Panda's gonna get added to the Two Nerd Dads outro.
Oh, nice.
Now, what if it was really cool? I could sit there and it was magic of editing. Put Panda like in front of Tyler on my countdown.
What's up, Joe?
How you doing, Joe?
Hey,
I thought I sent you the
Joe.
link.
that was a great 10-1-1. Fable is one of my guys. I love that.
Fable's always a joy to watch. He really is.
Mhm.
No doubt.
Now, you guys vote. You prefer it like this or like this?
I never liked this one.
Number 1
Nah.
or number 2?
Yeah, I don't like the prison view.
A lot of my favorite guys on YouTube today. Only Slabs was great with Andy today.
Yeah.
Good.
It was a. Yeah. It was 75% the same books he had on his first episode. I didn't realize that, but until you guys go halfway through it, I was like, "Oh, ooh, seen this, heard this story before, heard it." All right, well, all right.
Did he forget though? Like he didn't know you were.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he's got a lot of other things going on.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I don't care. I reached out to him. He bailed me out. I had somebody else was originally scheduled for today, and they had something come up, and on short notice, Andy was able to fill in. So
What?
I'm fine.
Come on! I got a whole bunch of stuff.
Remy's got all the slabs.
Yeah. You need a good palate cleanser. That's the thing.
I get you filed now, Remy.
All right.
Spider
You're on
hole.
standby.
Yeah, spider whore. Yeah.
I
I got all those exclusives.
I also have two. I also have somebody else. I also have the person who was supposed to be on today on standby now too. So,
Well, go to them first then, since I need to
Whatever.
schedule myself. I'd like to be scheduled again for next year or something.
well,
I
that's where we're
bet you
booking
they
now.
don't have
So.
a G.I. Joe's Tales of G.I. Joe's #1. I'm just saying. I bet you they don't have that.
I bet you nobody. I bet you there's not another person in the community that you can think of.
That's right.
Is it that Tails though?
Is it that Tails? I don't think so.
Yeah, and after hearing Joe and Gary talk about C3 next week, I'm going to amend my estimate. I think I might have.
Oh, I forgot to. I'm gonna message Rob right now while I'm thinking about it.
I think I might have been a bit low.
Yeah, you may have. I'm actually breaking out and doing a mystery box along with a custom ring.
Ooh.
And
Joe
pulling
said-
from a personal PC for the mystery box.
And he said verbatim, he says, I ain't got no cheap shit.
Nice. I'll tell you the auction that's one of the auction items that is the full run of Strange Academy.
That's nice.
Most of it comes by way of Pocan Joe, actually. The bulk of it off of your auction. From the auction house.
did.
And then I just filled in. I had extras to fill in the remaining issues.
Yeah, there was a lot of because I ended up with one run, and then I bought that comic collection. It had a partial run in it, and I was like, I don't need a partial run.
Yep.
So nice.
Yeah, those guys. Actually, that's going to be on Monday's mail call. Actually, because it's a C3 mail call, and it's like some of the stuff that came in, and so unboxing that stuff that came from that auction house is on Monday, and I talk about. I thought it was fine, packaged well, and I thought it was fair, and all the other stuff.
Nice. Good,
My
good.
argument. Oh, so there you are.
I'm glad you're happy. As long as you're happy. All that matters.
Well, I'm not unhappy. How's that?
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take a not unhappy.
Another undissatisfied customer. Yes.
Oh my god!
Go for the road, baby!
Woo!
Holy shit.
That guy.
Oh my lord. Yeah.
Those two together just make sense.
Hey, Mike, do you want to send pictures or do you want to record like a 30-second video? 36.
I can do either one.
If you want to do like a short video, or you can, because you're not going to come on to do on the auction.
Oh, is that one staying on?
Because you can come on the auction and.
How much do I have to donate to C3 for that shirt to come off right now? Sorry, Rob.
That's what I want. Yeah, I thought we were going to get a show.
All right, let's start the bidding at $1.
Nick is a cheap
got a
shout.
penny.
Nobody?
Fuck, I'll do $1. I've done $1 at 30 and
I'll do $10. $10 for the shirt.
Make it rain. Somebody make it rain.
Trev's at 10. I'll even give you the back view, the first time back
Oh
view.
shit!
Damn.
Trev's at 10.
What are all these lumps all over your body? The back's worse than the front.
We're over 500. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Transact 10.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh shit! The guns are coming. out.
Are you kidding me right now?
Damn, that's what I'm talking about.
Sun's out, guns out.
Somebody hangs out in the milk aisle checking the dates.
Yeah.
Trev's at 10. Trev's at 10.
Who's at 10? I said $1.
Trev is at 10.
No.
At what point?
They're bidding against each other.
At what point
for
of
what?
the bidding
you,
do you send them the T-shirt after you take it?
All right.
I've been wearing this T-shirt since 7 a.m.
Oh shit! Were you working out in it? That's what I want to know.
I did a couple of laps around the track.
Oh, there it is.
We want to sweat.
It's a little warm.
You could
got some
potentially
DNA
make
that
a new
someone could clone
Nick
you.
out
Yeah.
of this. Sure.
Trev saves on shipping too. Trev's right.
The CIA is
40
probably
minutes.
looking into that.
Grow your own Nick.
JCWK, what's up?
It'll be the Christmas season's greatest gift. Forget Chia Pet.
Good job.
Grow your own Nick.
Grow your own Nick.
Look at that.
I think you're gonna get that shirt and end up. Oh my god!
For the road. We should just find weird stuff to pay each other to do for C3. Next weekend, like, I will eat a salad with no dressing.
That's rough. That's rough.
Be like that Office where Kevin eats the broccoli. There, is that enough?
Is that enough?
I'll pay you to eat a pizza with pineapple on it.
I like that.
I'm
though.
gonna pay
That's
you to walk
disgusting.
around the block.
Why does everybody shit on people who eat pineapple? On
Because it tastes like crap and it doesn't belong there.
It's the sweet salty mix.
It's very common over here.
No, that's not what I heard about. You like that, huh?
Oh, I love it. Try to get me to stop.
You want
I like
sweet
it too.
salty? Get
Oh,
sardines. Drizzle some honey on it. Maybe I.
I'll take that.
I don't know if you saw today. Somebody won a spectacular Spider-Man annual with Spider-Man teaming up with the New Warriors.
Good, always a banger.
With Night
I
Thrasher.
said it was Mike Beckerman approved.
Night Thrasher bigger than Spider-Man on the cover.
Not true. I think it was Mark who won it.
Hey, DJ.
Maybe.
Well, it
Oh,
was
these are
50-50
good
shot of either being Mark or Mr. Comics 89, but I'm pretty sure it was in Mark's poll.
Yeah, I think it was. I was still half asleep, but I think it was.
4 margaritas in. Send that man the link.
Oh, holy crap.
Because he don't like pina coladas.
Or getting caught in the rain.
Nope,
Yeah.
not at all.
Getting cold in the rain.
Wow.
Oh, Lordy. Anybody pick up anything interesting this week?
Panda might have picked up syphilis, but
That's
Probably.
every week.
Yeah,
I
he's
did
sending
see that little. Have y'all seen Chip's new video with his little Darth Vader mask there, showing it off, flexing to the community?
No,
Yeah.
well, I'll tell you what I saw.
Oh boy.
I was watching Economics and Comics
Oh,
yesterday,
yesterday.
and he
Yeah, I was
Billy,
surprised.
Billy with 12,000 subscribers goes, "Hey, check out White Shadow. He's on his way to 1,000 subs."
Nice.
Sub
wow.
Yeah, I was quite surprised. I popped in just kind of say, hey, and kind of hang out. I just kind of hang out in the background, and he's like, "Oh, stick around." I'm like, what? Okay.
Doesn't he know that
Very
it's
nice.
trademarked?
He should know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He'll pay his quarter.
He's got to pay.
Stick around.
It's so funny because every time I do say that, that's the first thing that comes into my mind is, damn, that's like DJ's thing.
I do the same thing when I'm like, hey, we'll talk about it, or let's talk about it. I'm like,
Let's
hey,
talk
that's
about it,
me,
or
that's
yeah.
this person. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, you can't say shit.
Yeah, I do the same thing. It's like I'm just gonna sign off everyone like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know?
You the best dicks, community.
I can't even do gobble 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 anymore because of this guy over here.
How
It's a
often were
shit.
you saying that?
Oh, come on. I mean, who wasn't saying that on a daily basis?
No. I made it so you can't say, hey there, comic friends and fiends. And
Yes. Great
you
wall.
can't call yourself a fat man.
Can't be the
No,
great wall.
the hell I can't.
Like what you want, not what other people say what the heck it is.
Here's the thing, Rob. You're like half fat. So I'm not going to let you tell me I can't call myself fat.
You're half fat. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still under 300, so he's
Exactly.
So yeah.
And I'm constant. I'm like, I'm seriously a trip up to a fast food restaurant away from 400. So we are not the same. Today I broke a sweat cutting my toenails. So I pulled a hammy.
You trim your own toenails? You're impressive.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's I
like
gave up
Panda
that shit. I
showed,
go to the salon.
You can be a bigger guy and be flexible.
Wow.
Have you met Panda? I mean, that guy.
I just go to the salon. Forget it.
And if you haven't seen Panda, stay tuned.
Yeah, that'll be shown many times.
He'll be popping up anytime now.
God, I love that guy.
No
Panda's
doubt.
such a good dude.
Well, I'm gonna guess somebody else wanted me to come on a show at 6:30 my time tonight, which is like
on Rob's show.
Rob's show.
G Spot.
Oh, that's a show. That show's later tonight. That's like much later. No, there was somebody else.
1 o'clock in the morning here.
Well, it doesn't matter. It was. I got added to a group chat of people looking for somebody to come on or something. I said whatever. Just two brothers. But since they didn't send out a link to me of where to be, I'm assuming they found somebody else to be on that's more impressive than me, which I don't blame them. It's like if I show up on their channel, all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you were just looking for anybody, so you went to the horror. I got it. He'll be anywhere. That dude will be on any stream.
Hey, Brian.
Got Comic Jet, got Trap, got Tia Nerdy.
What else did I open this week? I had those Australian books. Those aren't all posted yet, though. I had that Nova. That first Nova came in. That was nice. Today's that Wolverine. That's that homage to crime suspense stories 22.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Oh, the one holding the head.
Yeah, the severed head of Sabretooth. Yeah, that book looks so good. It's such a good cover, and the original is such a classic.
Tell you what, I'm still in love with this story. This was good.
Yeah, that was good.
That That hits you right there in the old feels.
Oh, Junkyard Joe?
Yeah.
That's the tie-in to Geiger, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. If you read it like
same world.
Yeah.
Hit you right in the titanium hip bone, don't it?
That, right. Like I was like, oh, he just did that, but I get it. Right? If you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil it, but it's like, yeah, that shit happens. It's like, oh, it breaks your heart a little bit.
It was good. Can't wait for more of Geiger. I like Geiger.
Yeah, Geiger's a good read. Unfortunately, I fall to the whims of the majority of my comic book shop, and if enough people don't order, I don't get the book. And I have a very traditional comic book shop. They like very traditional storytelling, so it's really hard for me to get. Like, he'll buy the first issue of stuff, but to chase something down, people got to tell him to order.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
give me
just
some
create
more
a
of this.
pull list?
So that's how he bases his orders, is off of his pull list. So if you don't make a request for it, or you don't get it in on time, or this other stuff, really it's still up to the demand. So it's like one against a few hundred people, right? He's not going to order it. In which I told him that's perfectly fine. I don't expect, anything, give me the books I want, or I'm going someplace. I'm not doing that. But still,
I don't understand. He can order, unless he can't order quantities of one.
in most cases you can't if you're a distributor.
Next is the FOC, a bunch of Blade books. Big surprise.
Yeah, Blade's about to become a thing.
Defenders, Epic Collection trade paperback. Let's take a look at what's on FOC. Now you made me think. Oh, this Gold Goblins. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Nick, there's a Scotty Young book on FOC.
I got it.
For Murder World. Yeah.
I like when he does the bigger versions like that one. That arcade one is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Rugged saying you can order one of something.
Yeah, I've heard that too. And then we sat there, we tried to do it.
It probably depends.
Mine does. I wasn't going to argue with you, but mine does it for me all the time.
It must be depending on who they can order through, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I just know my shop is very small, and I am one of 12 pull lists. And
one of 12.
Yeah, and I'm like, some of the books they get, I'm the only one ordering them.
I was gonna say, are you like the big swinging dick that goes in there and buys everything? Like,
yeah, I know.
I'm
I know.
Single-handed. Well, they're a game shop.
Yeah.
85% of the floor space is dedicated to gaming. Maybe 95.
Sounds like my shop almost.
Yeah.
Except that mine does a little bit more comic sales, but
I did have to pull. I spend too much. So last week I had an incident with one of their game shop employees. If I come in too late at night, so on the weekends, they're conveniently, one, right down the block from my house, and two, they stay open really late on Friday and Saturday nights, because they do all-night gaming sessions like D&D, Warhammer, stuff like that. So I can go in and pick up my books. But unfortunately, at that point, the people who know anything are gone. And they're basically the people left are just there to make sure the place doesn't
burn down. Nobody steals everything, and maybe ring up the occasional soda or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So I went in, and obviously, I don't think I had been there in 2 weeks.
Oh, you don't like your dice? Here, I'll sell you some new dice.
And this is how the gal brought it out to me. She carried them horizontally without bags and boards like this.
Oh my lord!
That sounds like I went in the other day on a Saturday, which I almost never do, because New Comic Book Day. It's a hot bunch of the comic book guys. I went on a Saturday. I got some books off the shelf for. I was making a bunch of some packs for the C3, and I got rung up by one of the game people over at the dice counter, and she's like trying to bag and board the books, and she's like throwing the books around the counter and laying them every which way, stacking them on top of like calculators and adding machines, so they're all bending all over the place.
She folded one to scan the barcode because she had it upside down, so she just folded it.
Oh.
And finally I said,
like,
all right, I know when you retell this story, I'm going to be that guy.
Right,
but I spend too much money here for you to treat my books like this. And I know you're not doing it intentionally, but this is like you're being disrespectful.
That's why I stopped her. I said, "Hey, you know what? Let me help you out. Let me bag and board these for you while you figure out the right." Because she was brand new too. On top of that, it was like her second day on the job, so she's still trying to figure out the register, which is good. So, why don't you focus on that, and I'll go ahead and bag and board these for you, and I put them in the bags all stacked up with the barcodes for her. So there you go.
Think of it as self checkout.
Exactly.
Right. Do you?
And then even then, it's like I caught her a couple times forgetting to scan a couple things and scanning some things too many times. And then even after I left, I looked at my receipt and I'm like, oh, still didn't even charge me for everything I ended up walking out with. So I ended up going when I went in on Wednesday this week for my LCS with the normal guy. I asked the manager I had left behind the previous week some comic dividers. Said, hey, did you guys find those dividers I left here? He says, oh, those were you? I said, yes. So I need those, but meanwhile also you need to ring me up for this and this, because on Saturday they came in and I walked out with them and they never rung them up. So he's like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Just gotta keep their inventory square.
Yeah.
They are such a nice shop, though. They contacted me. I didn't even have to wait to go back in. They texted me the next day and apologized and asked what books, if any, I wanted replaced. And we worked the deal out.
I get a Facebook Messenger message. It's the only reason why I still have Facebook. He lets me know the moment they've dropped, and if I want to come in and get them early, he always lets me know. And I get 10%
I just closed
off.
my Facebook.
Yeah, I get 10% off of anything I purchase there. It's super cool.
I gotta have Facebook. How else would I know what my cousins are doing?
Yeah, right. Or your grandmother, because that's
exactly
pretty much on Facebook.
That's how I found out my great aunt just passed away.
Yeah, all right. It's like
I have it, but I don't think I've looked at it or posted anything on it. And
yeah, I don't post much on mine. Like I said, I just use it just to keep track of, like, in the organizations I'm a member of, there's several of older people, and they just jumped on Facebook the last few years.
Yeah.
You're right. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep it for that. But yeah,
I think I would love for some of my groups to get onto that, because some of my groups that I'm in, like the Sons of American Revolution, they're so old, they're still just getting on. Some of them are just figuring out email. And it's like, and you're sitting there doing all this stuff by email because of the pandemic. And it's like when they went to try to do their meetings online with Zoom, oh my goodness, what a cluster flap that was.
99 updates or 99 plus notifications.
We have the Masonic old folks home here in Virginia, and I go up there about once a month just to meet with people up there and just kind of hang out with them. And I got so frustrated that their number one complaint was, hey, we can't get in contact with people in our community or our lodges. We came here. And I'm like, not a problem. Got a couple of our friends together. We got some laptops, built a computer room, got them all on Facebook, all within a day, and showed them how to use it. And then went back 3 more times to make sure, because they already forgot. So it's like, here's Facebook. It is the easiest thing to use in the world.
You remember a bulletin board? It's
right.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Except that here, when you put it up there, you might not be able to take it down. So
And the number one complaint I heard was, "What if somebody hacks my account?" And I would ask them, I was like, "Why would somebody hack your account? What are you going to put on your account that is worth somebody's time?" Like, you're 83 years old. By the time they realize you exist, I hate to say this, you'll be off this mortal coil.
The reality is, you have a great defense. It's called the School of Fish defense. You're one fish in a giant school of fish, and the numbers are in your favor.
Yeah.
Just don't make your password 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Or password, right?
Well,
Remy?
actually, passwords were going to be a problem. So what we did is we listed everybody's passwords and gave them to the staff. So they sit down, the staff can come over and like, "Oh, you forgot your password."
Well, now the staff's gonna con them. Man, you guys didn't play this out good at all. They're right. They're gonna get hacked.
I've seen this plot a couple times. I think there was an NCIS plot where they were the old folks' home, and I think it was NCIS LA where they had the staff was running buying straw buyers for guns, using all these old people to be straw buyers, and then turning and using selling the guns on the black market, and they're like,
using
why is
old people to straw buy guns? Like, there's better ways, but I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's like the people who ran the place had access to all their accounts, would go on and it collected all their mail and stuff, and would.
That is funny. So I'm all booked and paid for Baltimore Comic Con.
Sweet.
I am super excited. I love Baltimore.
I have
said no one ever.
Whatever. Baltimore nightlife can go in two directions. You can be on an episode of NCIS, or you could just be super drunk and have a great time.
Maybe it's not so much NCIS. You could be on episode of The Wire.
Unless you're slinging drugs, no.
Somebody's got to buy it.
Hey, they have a like what we went to in Planet Comic Con, that Power Planet Live. They have one of those outdoor stages there too, with bars all around it. It's really fun. Should be a good time.
Nice.
And I went ahead and took leave for Planet Comic Con and Heroes Con for next year. I'm gonna make
Make Planet a destination.
It really is.
Now I'm going to work on Rob. Rob, would you like to come to Kansas City?
My wife asked me what I was doing next year for con-wise goes. And I told her that I was definitely going somewhere. That the two contenders were Heroes Con and Planet Con.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm kind of leaning toward Heroes Con.
I would too.
Yeah. So I've actually already told Mark. I said, hey, depending upon what the date is, if when you find out the date, let me know, because if it works for me,
I think they already announced the date.
They have. They're up. You can buy tickets now.
When is it? Why can't I find
it's
it?
June. It's in June. Like the middle of June, June 16th, 15th.
Oh, that's a good time potentially for me.
Yeah.
If I can just find it.
June 16th through the 18th.
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, for the Golden Age and early Silver Age stuff that you like,
June 16th to the 18th.
They got some deals, and they're willing to deal.
Yeah, I see. I found the page now. So I got to double check on this with my wife, because I think that's the time that one of my kids might be coming back from school. But
if that doesn't work, may I suggest
$50 per
Planet Con
in March.
3-day pass is only $50.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do they have VIP passes?
Yep.
Just because I like to swing my dick and say, hey.
I wouldn't buy the VIP pass. Supposedly, you're allowed 30 minutes early, but we all just cut the line and go in anyway. So nobody pays attention to that.
The
I just
Chip
like
Gettler
my
method.
I just like my badge to say VIP
Hey,
on it.
hey! Don't
I
be
just want to
throwing
let
my name
everybody
out
know.
there.
Hey, do you know who I am? You know who I am?
Well, you don't
And
know.
if you don't know who I am, do you know who Chip Gettler is? Because I know him.
Because let me tell you, right now, $50 for a 3-day pass. That's like half the price of like that's about the same price as a 1-day pass out here
Yeah.
to the con. So
That's what it was this year. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good. A lot of
Damn.
good stuff there too.
Well,
You can't go through all those boxes in the time. It is
so
crazy.
that one is my primary goal, I think, for next year. I don't know if I'll have it. All depends upon what the market is like and everything else for if whether there's going to be a second to my.
I completely understand.
But that would mean I could potentially
Heroes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to go to Planet Con, buy some comic books, and get into a Rat Battle all game
On St. Patrick's Day.
on St. Patrick's Day.
I'm gonna legally change my name to O. Becker.
Yeah, no, I think I'd like to do. This was easy to get into too from my end.
So I say it shouldn't be a hard flight for you either.
No, I can get a direct flight to Charlotte.
And if Remy makes it to Planet, then we'll be
it's a nice thing
Remy
about
and O. Becker.
being a hub.
Angel we were talking about it today. We were picking up some stuff. Went to ask a couple LCSs about the C3, and while we were there, she was talking about it.
Yeah, I was just talking about Planet today too. I secured my ticket, and because I'm a sucker for that mustache, I secured Marcus a ticket too.
Don't shave, Marcus. Don't shave.
I was gonna say, don't ever shave that thing, Marcus.
You stay sexy.
I kind of like the way that Heroes Con here, their website's like built on a 1990s platform.
Yes.
And
it's kind of like Craigslist.
Very old school.
Yeah, it doesn't adjust to the size of your window. It
You know what it does? It tells you when the con is.
That's right.
Cool thing
It
about
has
look at that intro picture.
I'm not working it. I just saw Ray. I ran into Ray today, Burke, and he has more than enough help. But he has also more exhibitor passes than he needs. So he said in exchange for grabbing him some autographs for his customers, I can get an exhibitor pass. And I was like, well, do you have more than one? Because I've got a +1. Because I figured you and Panda will have press passes again. So I just figured I'd take care of Marcus, because who's ever going to give him
their
anything?
40th anniversary next year? Oh, that was this year.
That was this year, yeah, Heroes.
Yeah. It's a fun.
It's funny because I'm looking at the webpage and the map says 2023, and then when you click on it, it blows up and it's the 2022 map. But that doesn't surprise me because I wouldn't really expect 2023's map to be done. But the fact that they had it there and it says it, when you click on it, it's like, oh no.
So the great thing about this con is it's not tech heavy. Like you can just go in there and it's just like the website. It's just old school comic book feeling. Negotiation.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm really leaning towards it because plus it has several advantages. I already know that if I go there, obviously Mark would be ecstatic as hell for me to be there, and it sounds like it's down in your guys' neck of the woods, Joe and Remy, and so you good. Yeah, so if I show up, chances are you guys. So I might just make that the one for next year.
So aside from the Artist Alley up top here, the yellow is comics. Oh, does it not? Did it not? It didn't zoom in there. My bad. Hold on. I think I
That's
did
not
wrong.
You got to take a picture and then
Just
zoom
click on it, and you can.
Yeah, hold on.
But
I
not to say that I don't want to get out to Kansas at some point, because
I clicked on
obviously
it.
I
There
think
we
maybe
go.
that would be the following year, because I
Yeah.
can.
So this is
if
it.
yeah,
So all the yellow are the comics.
nice.
Kansas
That's a
was
lot.
fun.
And
Well,
mind you,
Kansas,
a lot
I
of
could.
the
Kansas has an
Okay.
advantage where I might be able, even if I can do a second, or I might be able to do it versus having to wait till next year, or whatever. Just because my wife would potentially go with me to Kansas because her brother lives there, and so it would be kind of like a chance to see her brother and everything. Ooh, actually, next year would be, I think their youngest graduates from high school next year, so might have to go out there anyways or something. But I don't know. We'll see.
work it.
You get up to a lot of,
Kansas is KC is mostly in Missouri, but well,
you
whatever.
get up to a lot of shenanigans in Kansas City.
Lots of shenanigans.
It's
I don't
kind
know.
of one of those where Kansas City would definitely be more about the hangout than it would the con.
Right.
Yeah.
The con isn't on that heroes level.
Right. Which I do like the idea of it being more of a 50-50 thing.
But I will say that if you go to the con and plan it, right, and there are certain signatures you're wanting, or like they have more artists there doing signatures and stuff like that, and engagement and exclusives as well. Whereas Heroes Con's like, here's some old dirty comic books, let's work some deals, like Wall Street, baby, on the floor.
Yeah, I can see Burke petitioning here, but Burke, the bar scene's not gonna do it. Sell me on anything because I'm not a huge drinker, and I can drink, and every bar anywhere has bourbon, so I'm.
But not always good bourbon.
They'll at least have. There's usually at least a bottle of something there that you're Jack Daniels, if nothing else, that's drinkable.
What about barbecue?
Oh, barbecue, that's a whole different ball of wax. I mean,
Yeah, that's how you get them, Burke. Don't talk about.
Yeah, you know, since you're only half a fat man, what you need to do is think about going there for the food.
Wait, to borrow a Princess Bride term, he's mostly
Fair enough. Plus, we'll go around, get a couple of little bourbon in you. We'll go do a couple of rap battles, and then we'll go watch people drive motorcycles up and down roads. It would be awesome. Good time.
Watch Joe get hit again. And...
Nobody saw that. Surprise!
Yeah, I'm going to say that Kansas City's home to barbecue. We should not forget that Carolina's got.
I was just going to say.
too.
Oh, hold on now. I mean,
it's just a different. It's just whether you want mustard-based barbecue sauce or ketchup-based barbecue sauce.
And we continue to let them think that.
Yeah, so barbecue came from the South on the East Coast here. I don't know why they keep calling it that.
If you say it enough times, you tend to believe it.
Apparently, it's like a meme. If you meme it, they'll believe it.
Yeah. Somebody will, anyways.
But I'm not going to lie, there was some good food out there. I thoroughly enjoyed the food out there, and I ate like a stuffed pig. It was rare you didn't see me munching
You're a
on
stuffed
something.
pig, then I barbecue you up.
Oh, it was,
Joe on a spit.
I was talking this morning. My kids, our Saturday morning conference call. My youngest, we're asking how they were doing away from school, away from home, and all right, I'm gonna get you home for Thanksgiving. Blah blah blah. So I said, oh, don't worry, I'll make sure that there's plenty of turkey for you. Because I usually smoke a big turkey and stuff. And they're like, oh, well, that's fine. All I care about is my dog. I said, well, then I shouldn't smoke your dog. No, don't. Yes, like I'm going to smoke your dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of wood you'd use for a dog.
Dogwood.
Nice.
Way to go, Bumstead. Way to go, Bumstead.
Now you got a dad joke for all the other smokers out there.
The kids shareholders. Since technically they could be, because the conference call system that I use is listed as a business line, and the business line is Nearly Famous Barbecue, and I'm the owner of that team, And my son's a member of the team, so I guess sort of, yeah, shareholder, yeah. Hey, when both your kids are away from school, that's the nice thing about video conferencing. It's a very easy way to be able to keep track of how your kids are doing and make your wife happy that she can still see her kids.
Flo, check your IG.
What's on my IG?
Lady Fantastic.
So slow to check his out. Everybody's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. Well,
I'm just seeing what his plans are. And Chip, you're too quiet. You better be in Kansas City.
No, see, Chip's MO is to tell you that he's not coming,
and then he'll just show
up.
But Chip's now hearing that.
That
Chip's
seems
hearing
kind
that.
of rude to not let somebody know you're coming and then hunt them.
Yeah.
Well, Chip, you know where I'm heading now.
Where? Oh, yes, I do know where you're heading. Yes, I know that convention very well. Now,
that's right.
Lady F, are you going to be posting a Rings of Power finale review? Well, that one was pretty good.
What is going on?
Yeah, so next year, 2023, if it winds up being Heroes and Planet, I'm all for that.
Yeah. I know for sure. I'm doing it here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
I know
no.
C2E2 is in March, right? Is it March?
Yeah, I think so.
They keep changing that date around for me. It's hard to nail that down. Plans for it.
Yeah, I know I have a local one in February. My buddy's con in February in Indiana that I'll be doing. So, but it's a smaller con, but
yes.
You haven't been banned from C2E2, Chip?
I have not been banned yet. They haven't caught me.
C2E2 is the March 31st through April 2nd, 2023.
That's right there about the same time as, because what is it? PlanCon is right there in the middle of the month, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. They're 1 week apart. What is the date on Planet or C2E2?
31st through April 2nd, March 30th.
So Planet is first.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to make a delivery.
March 17th through the 19th.
Yeah, middle of the month. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, Burke. I booked Marriott.
I'm going back to that museum hotel that I was staying at. That place was beautiful.
Yeah, I saw that place. That's
awesome.
They wouldn't let me in there. They just look at my card and just nope. My wallet. Or just me. They just same size me up. No.
Wow, where's that coming from?
I don't know. Somebody's getting real busy in the kitchen.
Hey, K-pop.
Is that on your end there, Spidey, or?
Is somebody attacking your pots and pans?
Yeah, that's in the kitchen.
Okay.
You're muted, Nick.
I'm going to close the door because I'm going to curse.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Where is he?
Who?
Chip just said I'll be back soon because I've got a delivery.
Uh-oh.
Ice cream and caramello.
Yay.
Oh, wow.
Ice cream or something?
I see where I rank.
That guy.
This fucking Getler boy. Rob, do you have the keys?
Yeah, hold on.
You make me big for a second. This fucking Chip Getler. Who does this? Who does this?
He's such a good guy. I love
Chip
him.
Getler.
That's a fair amount of caramellos too. That's, because each one of those bars is like at least 2 days in American size portions.
No, it's gonna last. It's probably to the end of the stream. Probably.
They're 4 days if you go to Australian size portions.
It's 200, 400, 520 calories in this one bar. How do you find this?
Oh,
And I noticed the packet was slightly different too from ours.
What happened?
yeah,
Just
because
slightly.
it probably also has like American weird milk or something in there or something.
Who was it that was trying to send Rob food one time and he kept turning it down?
It was Chip.
That was Chip.
He was sending me. He was sending me McDonald's for. He was sending me McDonald's for breakfast. But the thing was, I had ordered my own, and so when the guy went to order it or bring it to the door or something, like he's like, I got delivery for Chip, and I wasn't even thinking at first. So Chip, there's no Chip here, dude. And I'd send it back, and then Chip sent it back, and I was like, no, dude. And he's like, sure. Or I don't know. I know it was the first time he came. Actually, I opened up the order and I looked inside, and I went back out to the car because I told him, said, dude, this isn't my order, because I had just ordered from McDonald's, but I ordered something different. And so I said, this isn't mine. Send it back. And then he sent it back again. And he said, no, this is for Chip. I said, no, there's no Chip here. Yeah. And then while I was out there talking to the guy, then my order showed up I was like, this is my order. I don't know what your order deal is. So that was what was really ultra confusing about the whole deal, was that I had placed an order at the same time to take care of myself.
Meanwhile, we're on the stream and Chip's going, no, he left. Go back.
Yeah, I remember that. He was on there like chat, like, take the order. We're all like, take the order. It's for you.
Yeah.
No, that was hilarious.
And I absolutely would have if it wasn't for the fact that I had ordered something and I thought it was the wrong delivery. Let's see here. I picked up some comics this weekend for the first time in a hot minute. May do the Rings of Power review. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness. I cannot wait till next weekend is over.
You're already stressing and haven't even got there yet.
I was going to say, it hasn't even started yet.
It's less stress. I have a long list of things to work on, and
so is it going to be, I think I heard DJ say something, but there's going to be other auctions besides the Sunday auction?
So yeah, so essentially
that's my Monday, so I'll be at work, so I won't be able to participate.
So the way the schedule is going to be, and hold on a second, let me do something real quick.
So I think DJ said he might auction a few bits and pieces on his
Yeah.
Yeah, and Gary B is going to be doing some auctioning on his too.
So here in the link that Remy has just posted very nicely of him is the link tree, which has all the links to all the shows and the times that they're scheduled to start. So if you want to save that link tree, you'll have it for C3. But among other things, so during each of the shows, it's like during Legion of Comics or some of these other shows that are going on, not only will we talk about the comics and cancer and push people there, but each show may also have some individual small sales or mini auctions or other stuff that they've had for their individual shows. So there'll be things throughout the events, like for example, during Friday when I have this community artist commune where like Joe's going to be building something, and I got Roscoe's going to be drawing, and Soul Twice is going to be doing some live drawing, and potentially Freaky Louie, and trying to get some more community artists and be able to circle around and talk to everybody as they create stuff. We'll probably then we'll sell off, do auction off the items that were created. And I know that DJ Links is going to have a bunch of stuff for his show on Friday night to auction off, and so there'll be stuff like that throughout the event. It's just the Sunday is the the end of event big auction
where Austin LeMay will be buying everything.
Maybe not. Oh, that reminds me. I have to reach out to. Oh, I have it down. Elson Comics. He said to talk to him that he's going to do something.
I'll be interested getting sidetracked. I'd be interested if I actually sent Nick some Australian caramello, whether it would taste much different.
Yes.
As I recall, it does. That's why I get all excited whenever I get a chance to go to Canada or anywhere else to order to get the international version, because as I recall, the U.S. versions, there's something to do with the way our pasteurization laws and other crap. It makes it so they have to use. It's different.
Unless you use salted caramel. I love salted caramel, and it's made completely different. It doesn't have to follow all the pasteurization laws because it's salt.
The chocolate
might still
the milk chocolate's the
taste
issue.
different though. Yeah, the milk chocolate itself will taste different.
Oh yeah.
Send Nick some Vegemite, Mad Spidey. No, because then he'll hate me forever.
No, I've heard. I mean, ever since Men at Work, I've always been curious about Vegemite, and I've always heard it's been terrible. So
yeah, it's nobody that I know from international waters can handle Vegemite without saying it's absolutely disgusting. Because we're brought up on it, so we're used to it. So
you lost me at.
But it's also how you eat it.
What's your favorite Australian dish that reminds you the most of home?
Who, me?
No, the other Becker.
Oh, sausage rolls, of course. Anybody who knows us Aussies know we love our sausage rolls. Am I lying, Spidey?
We actually like meat pies more, but we love our sausage rolls, yes.
like 20 minutes ago, you said you were Mexican.
I am. I'm Mexican Australian. Duh. Don't limit me.
I mean, they're right next to each other, so it's
right.
Aussie can.
So you get yourself a little fusion, and get yourself a sausage roll burrito.
Hey, with the Mexican work ethic, I can be from lots of places at once.
A Vegemite burrito.
Right? Vegemite burrito.
You tried Vegemite when you came out here, didn't you, Joe?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't do the typical thing with a big teaspoon. That I actually
you actually did it on some toast or something like that, or
put it on and let it kind of melt a little bit and ate it. And I still didn't much care. I didn't much care for it. But then we found out our brothers in arms over there really didn't like peanut butter, so we threw them up against the wall in the heat and see which one would reach the bottom line. Like, we were just fucking around at that point.
Give them. So, well, peanut butter is like a 50-50 thing there, but yeah, there's a lot of people who don't like peanut butter. Not like Americans like peanut butter.
Yeah. They were impressed because it was kind of like a survival school type of thing. They were very impressed on how I was able to hunt and prep and cook my food. Whereas most people, when they hunt, they'll just get the protein, cook the protein, and be done. Where I would go and try to find like something to add to the protein, because you need more than just protein to survive. And I would kind of cook that stuff. Born hunter, grown hunting my entire life. A lot of the good old boys from Australia in the military, we hooked up immediately.
Wow,
like you
got hooked up.
Hooked up?
Yeah. What stays in the outback? What happens in the outback stays in the outback.
Excuse me, gentlemen. You can't judge me that way anymore.
I didn't. I was actually waiting for a better story, like after Pocan After Dark.
Pocan goes Aussie.
Everybody wants to know why I want to go back. Yeah,
exactly.
Hookers and blow.
Hookers, blow, and underpasses.
Let's get it on.
Oh boy,
bring it sexy to Australia. Dumpster diving and underpasses.
Just stay out of the Mexican part of Australia, please. That's my part.
Oh shit.
Back mountain.
Back mountain.
That's good.
I got a shrimp for your Barbie. And no, that's not a knife.
Oh boy.
I'm really curious if I go to like Australia, because you know they have knife laws there with the lengths and the widths and everything. What would happen if I went there, found a blacksmith shop, and just made one that broke off? Like, would they arrest me? Like, what are you gonna do?
They just take it off you.
Yeah. What if I gave somebody as a gift?
And then they'll take it off of you.
As long as you gave it to somebody in Australia as a gift.
Outback
Yeah.
checked.
So if you came over here, got something made, and then physically gave it to me, then it's on the onus is on me to obviously hide it.
I like your style, sir.
And then
You are
open
problem
packages.
solver.
Then open packages on YouTube on it saying, "Why do I have this? Why am I showing this?" Like I do with the Hoarder's Hive knife.
There's like no return address or address on it. This is a box taped up. Like, where did it come from?
It's called a mystery AOK. I don't know where it came from. I just accepted it.
That'd be funny.
Go.
Crocodile Dundee was basically Ozzy's Indiana Jones.
Without
Actually,
the
I think
Nazis.
it's their Citizen Kane.
Fair enough.
It's the best movie they've ever produced.
Mad Max Beyond Thunder, like Mad Max series, like really?
Quigley Down Under.
Thunderdome got weird quick. Bust a deal, face the wheel. What the hell kind of laws is this?
Yeah, that's when it actually came to the U.S. though. Like when it was originally filmed, like it was Australia.
Are you telling me Tina Turner didn't go to Australia?
That's fair.
Yes, that's what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I didn't know how to break that to you softly.
Maybe she was in the Mexican part of Australia.
That's going to be a thing now, isn't it?
It's near California, too. Mexico is a nebulous place.
It's the crux of the universe.
Hey, my people work really hard. Don't judge them by me. I'm the laziest of us.
What people are we like? Kansans? Like I don't know what we're judging here.
Oh, we're back to this now.
Hey, in case you were wondering, though, you can't forget as you're talking about great classic Australian movies. Don't forget about Babe.
What?
Babe the Pig. That's an Australian
That's an
movie.
Australian movie?
Yeah.
No,
You know what? I don't think I've ever actually watched that movie.
I don't.
And I am not a Kansan.
As I'm looking at this list of the top 20, of somebody's list of 25 best Australian movies.
There's two hands in there.
Well, you got
it's an Aussie Heath Ledger movie. It's actually it's not a bad movie.
I was just trying to figure this out. They got this weird numbering system here that starts the article off at number 3, and then goes 2, and then 3, and then goes 1, and then not 5. So I don't know what their numbering system is. It must be Australian, and I don't get it. It says metric.
It's probably upside down.
But
backwards.
They got, of course, the great Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Right, Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Because just what this country needs is another cock and a frock on a rock.
Yeah.
Mad Max, Rabbit Proof Fence.
Oh yeah.
The Castle.
Yeah.
The Great Gatsby.
Great Gatsby, yeah.
Romper Stomper.
Oh, of course.
Babe.
Romper Stomper actually mentioning or should I say Rob's previous comments. It's basically like American History X Australian style.
Yeah, Australia's underworld ethnic war. The film shines light on Australia's colorful cultural landscape, full of racism, violence, sex, and drugs. It's not for the faint of heart.
Russell Crowe's in it.
Yeah.
Well, now I'll watch it because all that other stuff really turned me off. But
Russell Crowe turned you on.
Russell Crowe's what did him in.
Yeah, Russell Crowe.
Master and Commander.
Yeah.
Doesn't that guy? I always heard that he smelled bad.
He looks like
1995's Babe. The film is set in Australia despite the lack of Australian accents.
Hey, Remy.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
Snowtown.
I've never seen Snowtown. I've actually never seen that.
So that true crime that took place in Australia in the 90s. The film's dark and eerie. The real Snowtown murders. Crocodile Dundee. Moulin Rouge.
Why they call
Yeah,
it
yeah,
Baz?
yeah.
Oh, because Baz Luhrmann did it. That's why.
Muriel's Wedding.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Lantana. Wolf's Creek.
Sven Dooley, baby.
The Boys, which
I
is,
remember Wolf's Creek.
1998. The Boys. Somehow it's a man. Strictly Ballroom.
Yeah.
Chopper.
Oh, of course, Uncle Chop Chop.
Australia.
Mm.
Two Hands.
Yeah, there we go.
The Babadook.
I've never even heard of that one.
You're just making up words now.
Yeah, he's just making shit up now. I'm done.
Let's see. The Babadook, 2014, a horror film that plays with the genre's traditional conventions. Babadook is eerie as it is intriguing in that the movie is a single mother and her child fall into paranoia with a creepy child's book appearing in their home, and it grasps the idea of fear that we have of ourselves in an ambiguous, proactive manner. Whatever the fuck that is. That's just words.
Yeah, it's
Candy.
word salad. That's
I've never even heard of that one.
weird.
Gallipoli.
They had Moulin Rouge up there.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom. And of course, Walkabout.
Surprised they didn't have Running on Empty in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, this is just somebody's list.
Yeah, Running on Empty. That's actually a pretty good flick.
Yeah, well, Beyond Thunderdome was filmed in a town called Cooper Pedy, which is like a big mining town. A lot of coal, opal. Opal, and a few other bits and pieces. So,
Carlito.
Natural resources.
Wow, I'm surprised they didn't have the barbecue on there. Well, no, that was a horrible movie. Never mind.
Carlito.
yeah, I didn't watch that movie. It didn't interest me.
I watched it because a friend of mine said, "Oh, hey, you're in a barbecue. You should watch this movie. It's about a barbecue competition." And I watched it, and I kept waiting for the barbecue competition. It turned out it was actually about a grilling competition and had nothing to do with barbecue whatsoever.
Those sons
Apparently,
of guns.
apparently, Australians don't know the difference between a barbecue and a grill.
Boy,
That's
Steve's
right.
really.
I always said the wrong way.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steven.
Mark, will you please stand up? Please stand up and show your full T-shirt, please.
Please stand up. Please stand up.
Scuba sleeves.
Stephen T. Sleeves.
He's ready for the movie, ladies and gentlemen.
Steven's scuba sleeves.
Hey, Cat fan.
Yeah, wait, so you're right. Who said
Remy, that was the best
Yahoo Serious
trailer review I've ever seen.
Mario Brothers.
Logan was so excited, bro.
Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. I'm sitting there like,
I can't believe you.
I couldn't find the intro. I was like, how long has it been since I've recorded anything?
There was no way that was.
Everything was great. Every time you heard the beep,
there was no way that was on accident. I mean, on accident.
Well,
I thought that was intentional.
And the funny thing is, no, 100%. Like, so Joe made an intro. I've got it listed as Pocan Joe intro. It's just thank you, Joe, by the way. But when Joe was on, I made a Joe intro, which is it. So it's like that was one thing that I hit wrong, and then it's like I couldn't get the right. I did like 2 or 3 intros. I couldn't get the damn thing right. I don't know.
I've been there.
You got Logan just wanting to watch this trailer so bad, and Remy's sitting there playing 15 intros, and then finally, before he even turns on, he goes, "Are we going to actually watch it?"
So that was the thing is he's like, Dad, you want to watch the Mario Brothers trailer? I was like, oh yeah, I saw that came out. I was like, yeah, we should do. I was like, you know what, we should record that. And he's like, oh, can we? So he's so excited. And I don't remember what I was doing, but I was like, all right, we'll do it in like 10 minutes. And of course, it was the longest 10 minutes the world has ever known because it just wasn't gonna have. Sorry, I got thrown off by this.
I was responding appropriately. He put up an avatar of why I love Becker so much. Just the little things in life. I recognize that picture you used.
Who doesn't love Becker? That's what I want to know.
Satanists.
Tons of people.
Nope.
No,
The
it's
same kind of
Nazis.
people that are not willing
Nazis
to
don't
talk
like
to you
Becker,
are
which is why we
Nazis.
don't like Nazis.
Yeah, here goes Rob with the Nazis again.
Circumstances.
Trying to outdo
Doesn't like
Tyler
me.
last night.
It's just another reason to hate Nazis.
The only people who don't like Becker are the same people who are not willing to cock slam cancer. That's just
Yeah, that's
Those
right.
Sons of bitches.
Cancer lovers don't like Becker. That's true.
That's right.
That is true.
This weekend coming up. Y'all get ready for it. Oh my god.
for the road. That isn't the first time you use that tonight, is it?
No.
As I said,
I was excited to get here because I knew that was going to be part of the show, and I'm super late.
Before we even started, these guys were like, "Oh, are we gonna have Panda join us?" And I was like, "No, you're gonna have to wait." I edited a video, I couldn't add it, so yeah, I had to add this midstream. Oh my god!
Go for the road, baby!
Woo!
I feel like we almost need that on Only Slabs.
Dude, hey Rob, seriously, for the last book,
He's really
when
into
you get
it.
ready for your last one, you tell us, and then you'll do the one more for the road, baby. And just Panda. Woo!
That's a great idea.
Oh my god!
Maybe when Remy's on.
That'll be your last book.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. That's why we have Chip up there in Illinois to keep an eye on those Illinois Nazis.
Oh, there's a reference I get.
Yes. Another
Where'd you
reason
get
to
the
love
shirt,
Becker.
Hmm?
Where'd you order the shirt from?
Me TV.
Oh, just straight from them.
Yep. So Svengoolie partnered with 5 different comic book artists to make 5 different Svengoolie shirts, and
Let me see
this
that
one
one
is the
again.
Bill Morrison one, and you can get it on Me TV shop. Reference Svengoolie.
Was it last year they had him in the little promo pages in DC books, or the year before? I think it was in the last 2 or 3 years he was in DC Comics. That little.
He's been a staple at Chicago area cons for years.
Cool feller. Cool feller.
Yeah, he is.
I ordered a Chip shirt this week. I ordered
I
a
ordered
shirt
the
from
Illuminati
Legion of
shirt,
Comics.
and I'm so excited.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that. So Angel surprised me with the Illuminati DJ Link shirt. So I wore that a little bit, and I was like, "Nah," but I've been eyeballing this red one too. So
Appreciate
you get
it.
the exclusive colors from Legion of Comics. Truth be told, I wanted to get the green, but everybody who knows me knows that won't work. So
that's what I got. I got the green one.
Yeah, I can't do anything green.
Oh yeah, you won't show up.
You just look like a bar.
It would be amazing. It'd just be a floating head. That'd be great. Just think about it.
Anyone who knows me. I ordered 2 T-shirts this week. I ordered a Green Lantern shirt to wear on Halloween, and I ordered a Black Adam movie JSA shirt. Because with orders of $50 or more from DC, you get free shipping, and the shirts are $25. So you're basically getting buy one get one half off.
Well, I ordered a new air filter and
Breathe Right. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, Roscoe.
Some AA batteries. Yeah, there you are. Take
Roscoe,
that.
Phone case last week.
Roscoe DM'd me a T-shirt suggestion that cost me $55.
Sounds like a weird suggestion. It sounds like a robber.
Hey, can we see it?
I don't have it yet. Yet.
You explain what the hell? How does a suggestion cost money?
Because I needed to have it. It was a collaboration between the Wu-Tang Clan and New York Knicks. So I needed to have it.
What about the Texas Knicks?
Who?
You. You.
What? What?
I'm gonna Photoshop the Texas Knicks, and it's gonna be all you.
Hey, you know what's funny is I have a Yankees T-shirt. Now let's see if I can pull it up. That's in the state. It's in the state outline of Texas, and it's got.
Is that what you're gonna get tattooed on your back?
No.
Remy, hit that comment for Nick.
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Texas Yankees.
My wife bought that for me. Flo, if you and I were together in a room, I guarantee you people would pick me over you.
That just got real personal all of a sudden.
Somewhere.
Oh my God.
Somewhere in New York right now, a man said, "Oh,
this guy is trying to throw me under the bus."
Oh shit! Here we go. It's $10. We're up to $10, folks. Come on now.
Let's hit
$20.
Let's get it to 20, and he'll take the shirt off.
You live in Queens. It's not even New York.
Them be fighting words.
Guy's always trying to pull my card. You know, I got to defend myself.
So now that you're in Texas, will it ever become hey y'all?
No, I've never said y'all.
Yeah, why? Just try it. Feels right.
No,
Yeah, see, try it on. Walk around in it a little.
I type it a lot. I recognize I even type it a lot.
Yeah,
I can't even say you all.
No.
No,
I'll tell you what. I'll say y'all more when I go up north. Even then it really I'll emphasize that big time. And I've also started a couple years ago. I started saying gander. I'll be like, let's go take a gander. That's a big one too.
You're taking somebody's goose. What are you doing that for?
Yeah, I could. Hey, throw me a friend request.
Throw yourself put yourself a Yankees cowboy hat.
That's a great comment.
Ooh, I feel like Chip's gonna send you one now.
Remy, did you see what he did?
No,
I got a delivery during stream. He sent.
You notice that Nick hasn't been back yet. Chip
No,
left.
he hasn't. He's probably
No, he's not back from the
else,
store yet. You know how much driving he had to do?
Remy, it's pitch black here right now, and the doorbell rang. So I figured I asked my wife. I said, "You expecting something?" And there's a fucking shopping bag with 3 caramellos and a pint of ice cream. I'm like, it's fucking Getler. You did it again. I have to move.
White shadow.
I can still see you.
It's official. This fill-in mailman didn't come back to pick up the packages. And actually, I just watched the video. I just watched the video of him. He walked up to the mailbox and he put the mail in the mailbox and the package was right on top of him. He just kind of looked at him and he walked away. He didn't even be bothered. This is another one of these ones. Now I get to clip that video and send it to the postmaster and say, "Here's your man at work."
Somebody's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got one of the FedEx guys in trouble the other day too because I was complaining about a FedEx shipment that was supposed to be delivered. It was a signature required delivery. It was supposed to be delivered on Friday. I told the person when I called in to complain because it didn't get delivered. I'm like, "Oh, look, I stayed home all day. You don't need to know I work from home. I stayed home for this delivery." And then they didn't deliver it. So Saturday, it says it's been rescheduled. So because it didn't get put on the truck somehow. So Saturday, I'm home all day. I don't go out and do anything. Your guy doesn't show up with the package. And then you guys say it's going to come Sunday. Sunday, it's supposed to come. And again, it gets left off the truck supposedly. And so now you guys come out again on Monday to delivery before I finally get it. I said, then he just drops it on the porch and walks away. I said he doesn't get a signature. I said it was a signature required. Why did I stay home on my plans for 3 days if you're just going to drop it on my porch and walk away? No, they wouldn't do that. I said, I'll give you the video. Here, I'll clip the video, send it to you. Here you go. I mean, if there's a signature on there, it's not mine. In which case, your person's forging stuff.
Yeah, whenever I get service like that from government agencies, I send them an invoice. I've done it with DMV, and they paid it, which was surprising to me.
They probably didn't do it. What, I don't know. It's an invoice. Okay, well,
I sent it
somebody
straight in. I was like, "Yeah, look, I had if I have to do more than 50% of the work for the government official, I send an invoice. I'm now a contractor. You're taking money from me. I want it back."
Rob will be on the hit list for FedEx Mafia.
There's already, you don't have to send it to FedEx. FedEx already has a documented case with the video files, and I'm being an old man, standing, shaking my fist and yelling at the clouds. That's what I'm doing, Lady Fantastic.
Well, you have to understand.
No, you're
ladies,
complaining to
that
someone's manager, actually.
Rob,
I was.
Rob will prep a shipment and then he'll send tracking in under 5 minutes, and he expects it to be picked up at that moment.
No, I
Doesn't
expect
matter
to be
what
picked up.
time of day, what day it is.
And I don't know why, but every time I picture Rob checking the time, it's with like a conductor's watch. Like he flips it out of his pocket.
Yeah, prepare to be disappointed.
Oh, boo!
I guess I need to go get one of those flip phones again. I put it on a gold chain.
Full chain.
Yeah.
Yep, full chain. Pull it
Well,
out.
I mean, I'm really like baffled by Samsung and their ads for their phone flips open, and they're like, everyone's like so in the commercial so astounded by this phone that flips open. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we had this technology like 10 years ago, because all my early cell phones were flip phones, for God's sakes.
Yeah, but out of
Right, and I
everybody
think
on the
you're
panel,
missing-
Rob, you're a lock. If you have a top hat on, you're straight out of the Titanic. Like you're like that guy, the
Oh,
billionaire on the Titanic.
I already put my top hat away. God damn it.
Gettler, it's got to stop, Gettler. You're on mute. You're on mute. It's got to stop.
Did the wife get the ice cream?
White shadow.
Oh, that's adorable that you think that the wife got the ice cream.
I know.
Normally, guys get thrown beatings for a comment like that. But
Hey, you bought my wife some nice artwork here. I have to look at it every day I walk out of her office.
I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. It's gotta come to a stop though, Gettler.
Yeah, massaging the feet is too far.
I'm the foot fucking master.
Is Marcel's Wallace a bitch?
Did you ever give a man a foot massage?
My feet are kind of tired, Nick. How about you give me a foot?
Listen, I would throw you off the 3-story building.
Hey, I wouldn't go so far as to call me fat. What am I supposed to do? I'm half
Threw him through that, landed in the garden down below.
Very seriously, since you guys mentioned it,
Guess those Tootsies.
I mean, I didn't
we
get to
go.
do it on Let's Talk About it. I don't. If you guys want to play a game, we can play a quick game.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it.
One celebrity. All right.
I know what my feet look like too. All right, let's go.
I don't know. The last guy I was partners with said that too.
I don't look like that's celebrity feet at all.
My Lord.
Jesus Christ, he's close.
Holy shit! What are we looking at here? The Pee Wee Herman's feet.
I'm gonna go with the Incredible Hulk. Looks like they're turning green.
I thought too. Pee Wee Herman's a good guess, but the plaid is not right.
I'll be honest with you. I'm supposed to have a third picture, and it's
All right.
disappeared. So you get two.
All right, Mr.
For
Funk.
this is the Saturday. Guess those Tootsies. Anybody?
I have no idea.
Clear
Incredible
case
Hulk.
arthritis. They look dated. These photos definitely look dated.
What the hell is that up in the top corner? Is that a handful of dicks? What is that?
It might be.
Joe, I am an expert on that. Those are 10 fingers, Joseph.
Yeah, not 9.5, but 10.
No, AR. I would never be caught with outside tile like that.
I don't know who those claws belong to,
Fucking
but
koi fish behind them. What is that?
All right. Anybody have a guess at all?
Fuck no.
Is that deep? Really?
Really?
Jeremy Renner pooping?
That is the recommended way to do it, though.
Guess those tootsies.
The wolf.
It's a quick one. That's all.
The wolf sound kills me all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, what's your
Yeah,
but I'm going with it. It's cool.
Need to change it for the gobble sound.
Hey, there we go. We had a guess. Pauly Shore. That was close.
Pauly Shore.
Yeah. Same thing.
It's not time for you to eat yet. Jesus.
Mangy
Well,
mutt.
starving.
Gotta live.
Feed that mutt, Rob.
Jeez.
It's too early.
Here comes Jerry's like, they look like my feet. Oh.
Well,
That's a deep subject.
Well, anybody watch the new
Yeah,
Halloween
yeah.
movie?
Yeah.
I started it. I'm not gonna, and I'm not trying to be stupid. I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I fell asleep.
A lot
I
of
was
people are
really-
really mad about it. They attempted to do like an original Halloween 3 twist, but with Michael Myers with it. Like all the way, like I didn't notice it till well after the fact. The opening scene, the font that they use for Halloween Ends is the same font they use for Halloween 3, same color, everything. But they didn't do an anthology. I don't know.
Did
I don't
it-
care. Y'all care
Was the
about
Jack o' Lantern a part of 3 as well? Because that
Yeah.
seemed familiar. Okay.
But does anyone care about spoilers? They do a weird like passing the torch where this kid is now the
who's
killer.
eating?
That's
A
Nick probably
reimagined-
eating his caramels. Like it's some kid's the killer with Michaels, like teamed up with Michaels. Like it's,
Yeah, they did that whole thing
It's not
before
Nick.
with the Michael Myers cult thing too. That for in one.
What are you worried about? Ticking noise?
Is that you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's in the background.
Oh,
you building a bomb?
He's got one of those
What
super,
is it?
super mics.
Yeah, I'm taking after Joe.
I haven't built a bomb in years.
okay. Well, I love this country, and I'm gonna get off of here. My citizenship is up to date, and God bless America, everyone.
So was it actually good,
The
Mark, or not?
remakes from a couple years ago were not horrible.
It was just nah,
Mm.
nothing special.
Mm.
Rehash.
No.
Not even a rehash.
I got
No.
to
It's not a rehash at all. Like this is it's definitely them trying new things and just really not sticking the landing kind of thing.
Nah, okay.
Jamie Lee Curtis was weird in this one. Like I don't know, it just didn't feel like a natural progression through these. I don't know if this was like stalled out from COVID or something, and they just kind of switched up their original plan. But there's like no big confrontation really with her and Michael like you'd expect. She's kind of she feels really sidelined for this one. It spends a lot of time focusing on this kid. Like he literally wrestles Michael and takes Michael's mask from him. Like Michael was a bitch in this movie. Like he's like an old decrepit man. Like it's not that far after the last one they did. It's weird. It's just it's odd. You know what I mean?
In this one, they had the recap of the last one, and of a couple of the other movies too. And like off the rip, Jamie Lee Curtis, I mean, was like they tried to convince you that she had just like almost turned a leaf to the whole thing.
Yeah,
And
like
she
she
was
got
like real
over her
casual and like
head and yeah,
all about living life now and like I'm no longer going to be in fear. You know?
he's not after me anymore. My daughter's
Yeah.
dead, but I'm gonna go garden. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Martha
Well,
Stewart.
and you know what I thought was weird too is so the younger person and then the guy, their interaction didn't make any sense.
But it's probably good that they're actually trying new stories instead of just retellings like a lot of these Yeah, like what I called a rehash of
Nice.
an original story. And like try something new, even if it bombs, just try something new.
Dude, I absolutely loved the first Rob Zombie one. Like I thought the second one was just like they didn't really have any good idea for it and went a little off the rails. But that first one was amazing.
I think True Lies is how I want to remember Jamie Lee Curtis.
Absolutely, dancing on the bedpost.
Yep. Dies of an overly intense bowel movement shortly after.
That age caught up to him. Anyone watch the new Hellraiser yet?
No.
That was really good.
I'm still locked out of my Hulu. I can't. That's on Hulu, right?
Yeah. You still haven't watched Prey, have you?
I did. I bootlegged it. I'm not ashamed to admit it, but yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I like Prey a lot.
Prey was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the new Hellraiser was really good. It's kind of like I don't even want to call it a remake. It's like a reimagining. It's definitely not a remake. It's definitely not the next one in the series. It's kind of just like reimagining. Is obviously none of them are like straight to the book, really, you know. But it's wicked.
Nice.
Did they have any new characters to it?
They had a female pinhead, didn't they?
Like new Cenobites or whatever. That was
there's always like new Cenobites, but
that was always my favorite part. Was like
Yeah,
who was going to come out of it. Yeah.
If y'all don't care about spoilers, you see a Cenobite getting made at the end. Like it's grotesque. It's really wild too. Like the imagery for it and everything. It's almost like the dude's like in heaven, and like the table that he's on comes up. It looks like wings, like as it's like extending out his arms, and he's like all excited. He doesn't know what's going to happen. Then his flesh starts getting peeled up and away from him, and pins and needles start going in. We're like, oh my god, it's just wicked. It's wicked. Also, Activia is delicious. Yeah, I'm impressed with Hulu lately. Between Prey and Hellraiser, I hope they keep going.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
Aren't they supposed to be making a new Alien movie?
Hulu? I don't know.
Well, it's just Fox. You know, that's where like dumping their Fox line, and it's Fox that's had it.
Well, interesting.
I'm getting more and more into those like exclusive movies by the different companies now. I like watching them battle it out.
What do you mean?
Just any of them, like all like everybody's got their own movie or show. You know what I mean? Those are
the streaming services.
Yeah. Like every streaming service now, it's like HBO has their own, and Netflix has their own, and it's
Netflix
like I find myself like gravitating towards those now. Like, all right, what's the best thing you got?
Extraction is the best thing Netflix has ever put out.
Oh, okay.
With Chris Hemsworth. If you've never watched that, that was insane.
Oh, Gray Man was good.
Gray Man was good, but that's like
I saw Extraction. I haven't seen Gray Man.
That's camp compared to Extraction. Like that's
the one
gritty.
The
shit.
one with The Rock and Gal Gadot was good.
What was that? Red Notice. I love
Red
that
Notice.
That was
I haven't actually watched that.
And that Army of the Dead.
Yep, Netflix. That was fire.
The sequel, the Zack Snyder prequel one was pretty good.
Army
the sequel.
It was a prequel about the bank.
That's already out.
Cracker, yeah. It's
What?
been out for a while.
I didn't know that was out. I knew that they were going to be doing more in that universe, but what's it called?
I gotta remember.
This is funny. I do not like Coolio on Halloween. I do not like Old Lady Jamie Lee. What else don't you like, Comic Journey?
Run through the list for it, buddy. What about
Army of Thieves? Yeah,
that was good.
I'm gonna have to watch that one now. It's the same characters for the most part. From
It's the safe cracker, the Swedish guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just him.
A couple of
Batista's not in it. Is Batista in it?
No.
No. But it was a fun movie. It's a fun movie.
It's been out almost a year already.
Mm-hmm.
The Incantation.
We're watching
that one, Drac.
Imperfections on Netflix is a pretty good show.
Imperfections.
Well, I gotta head out of here. Finn was watching his show and then poof, just gone. So I gotta go. Hold on, come here, come here.
Take it easy, Mark.
Tell Rob what happened.
Rob's
I
not there.
was watching TV and then when it was still flying and then going.
Over the top
Over
rope.
the top rope.
Wow.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We're gonna go solve this mystery. Y'all have a good night.
Take it easy, sir.
Oof.
Binged all 7 Saw movies.
That last one was terrible. The one with Chris Rock.
Yeah, I was
You
kind
should have got smacked just for that one. Not even making fun of Jada.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
That's when you know something's dead, when you got to bring in a star, right? Because what was it? The first one's had a bunch of mediocre stars.
Well,
in
that
it.
what's that?
Wahlberg.
Carrie Ells or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he wasn't really a.
yeah. I wouldn't call him a mainstream.
That was long after Princess Bride.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that was still the best one.
yeah. The first one was because it just totally just took you for a loop.
Thanks, Remy.
I got you, bro. Was the old pay no attention to the man behind the curtain bit.
Yeah, because Saw, I think, was actually written by a couple of Aussie guys. It was a bit like the Stranger Things sort of story where like they tried to get certain people to sell the script to and nobody would buy it, so they ended up sort of just doing it low budget by themselves and ended up becoming a hit and then got funded for the rest of them.
Huh. I do not like repurposed Captain Kirk mask.
Michael Myers.
Some old school Spidey.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
166. That's in my wheelhouse right there. Hey, first appearance of the colonizer. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Angel picked up some books today.
Yeah, Savage Revenge has been a disappointment.
Yeah, I had to drop it.
Apparently, we got all of them.
Was it Devil Dinosaur and Savage Avengers now?
Yeah, but it's not done well.
Oh, that's a nice color.
I like those NetEase game covers. Yes, love that cover too. Last appearance of Conan in Marvel.
Oh, there's some 90s goodness.
Angel couldn't forgo that one. Was that Exodus in that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out. I cracked it open because we were trying to figure out who this one was. This was Quicksilver, and I couldn't figure out who she was.
That's what do you call it from the Eternals?
That's not Polaris.
Crystal.
Has she got the band around her head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can say yeah.
From the Eternals. Yeah.
Inhumans.
Oh, you're right. The Inhumans. Sorry. Spidey.
I'll get one right. Oh, there we go. I'll get one right eventually.
183 was that one?
157.
No, 157.
Huh. That's a nice cover.
Yeah.
Remy LeBeau.
I think I saw a cover on FOC this week. It's got all the gambits on it. Let me see if it was this week.
Oh, is that the Dortmund cover?
Yeah, the Dortmund cover.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
That's some old school.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's in a?
It's a little rough. A little rough. 1950, but it's still the cover's still attached. It's got all the pages to it. So
nice.
Low grade better than no grade. That's why I always say.
That's a whole nother addiction right there.
And Brian LCS sent me this.
Oh,
nice.
And Mr. Rob Fatstack sent me this. So, got a couple giveaway opens I needed to do at some point.
We're doing a chainsaw for him, or we're just going to open them?
So I have this that I need a chainsaw from. This says it shipped July 25th. So I need to chainsaw that, and then this I need a chainsaw, and then do a review on it. That's
a bag, right?
This is a bag, yeah.
Yeah, I would not chainsaw that open.
I think it's got like a Gemini inside. It feels like it.
Okay, I was about to say if this is a bag, and I don't say that because of what's underneath it, but
it'll
the
just
plastic
chew and grab.
The plastic will get caught up into your stuff. I was like,
oh yeah, we're gonna give her a whirl. I might tape it down. See, what I was planning on doing was taping it down, right? And then I'm gonna come in at an angle, and then come across.
Comic Journey still going at it with all.
Yeah, I can say that.
I'm impressed, sir.
He doesn't dare say, "I do not like Scotty Young" because he knows Nick's on the panel.
He doesn't care.
He will.
Yeah,
Good point. Actually, he won't say. He wouldn't give a shit.
I think Joe's wife is more of a.
Jason Ghost.
Yeah. So, here's a good example. So I bought some comic books, and then I had to go back because she saw the Scotty Young covers of them, and they're books that I'm not particularly reading, but I had to go chase them back down. So for some reason, I got this mess.
Yep. A few weeks ago.
Oh wow.
And I got the Spider-Man one too, somewhere in here.
The one in the rain.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
That one's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
because you've got a print of that, don't you, Nick?
I remember Nick getting that, or
I mean, like framed up in your wall.
Chainsaw 2. That was where they had the underground.
How can you not like the Dennis Hopper one? The Dennis Hopper one was cool. That was number 2. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, I could see the print on the wall in the background there.
Yeah, you know I have the book, but it would have been easier just to point.
Yeah.
Right there.
Is that paper or canvas?
That's paper.
Okay. I have the canvas one that was only 20. There was only 25 worldwide. I have one of them.
Well, sir. Well, sir.
Just stop doing it. You're going to drive me crazy.
I do not like when Spotty is fancy. I have it on the giclée.
That's right.
I have it carved in tile from Italy.
Yeah, but I
I have many rich leather-bound books.
We got Ron?
I got family-sized Tim Tams.
Jealous.
What's the difference between a family size and any other size for you?
It's twice the size.
It's
Just
a bigger
twice
pack.
as many. Twice as many.
Just a fat guy looking for
I'm
twice
sorry.
as many.
I'm sorry. Let me speak so that way Beckerman and Mad Spidey can understand me. It has twice as many biscuits.
That's correct.
Why
So
are
I
instead of a
enjoy a good
standard,
biscuit in the morning.
instead of a standard pack, I think has 11 or 12 in it. Well, this will have 22 or whatever in it.
So it's American size.
Supersized.
American size.
American
Which sounds
standard to me.
That's normal size over there.
What's the largest thing you have? Oh yes, the
that's
American
real
size.
good.
Thank you.
That was something while I was in Australia. They did give us Tim Tams and their type of coffee that they have there. There's like a national brand there. We did have that, and then I made sun tea for everybody with sweet sun tea from the south. I made that for them. They really enjoyed that. Like they would come over every day to grab some of that iced tea.
Yeah, you don't really want to drink the like the instant tin coffee sort of stuff.
Yeah,
You want
I
to
know.
drink like a
Nobody
proper
wants
shop
that.
coffee. A lot of the
Yeah.
American creators that come over here love the coffee over here. I don't know whether
Yeah,
it's
oh,
that
yeah.
much difference.
Coffee's great over there. There's no doubt about it. And I remember brewing sun tea and making them. One guy was like, "What? How do you put it?" Because I use raw sugar in my sweet tea. It's just
I
something
actually
that I
bought
do.
some coffee today.
Yeah.
I bought from a company you guys probably haven't heard of it, Coffee Brain Coffee.
How great is that coffee?
I haven't had it. I just ordered it today.
Oh, get yourself some of that.
I did today.
Did you use promo code
I
Pocan
just
Joe to
said.
save 10%?
I did
Nice.
because I like a deal.
Oh, suckers pay full price.
Speaking of full price, I just saw an ASM 361 9.8 sell for $408.
That's too much.
Too much. A year ago, that book was $1,400.
Still too much.
Crazy.
Go, no like.
Wait, what's the significance of that book? Hold on.
That was the first Carnage.
Oh, yeah, I got like a couple of those over here.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. On an unrelated note, check out Pocan Joe's mystery box next week during the C3 extravaganza, Friday through Sunday.
A mystery box, custom ring, and you know what? Here's what I'll do. Big announcement on Remy's channel. I'll throw in some of that delicious coffee brand coffee for you. You, the better that wins. You're welcome.
You heard it here first, folks.
This just in. Also, you're going to get 400 Funko Pops. Random.
Take the
He'll
ones
ship
that
it
you want.
in one box. One box.
I'll make it
400
fit.
Funko Pops.
A whole bunch
I
of
figured if I can melt them down, they'll fit into a medium flat rate box.
Yeah, I got to melt it all down, make a sheet, and I'll make them into the box.
Right.
Ooh.
And then when you're and then you can say, well, but honey, it was all for charity.
It's charity. Oh, you support cancer? You're a horrible person.
I remember Charity. She's a nice
Actual
gal.
Dracula likes coffee brand coffee.
Good. I'm glad. I was nervous about them being as a
Oh,
sponsor.
charity down at the strip club. That way you can give money to charity.
Yeah, single mothers with children. Yeah. I support that.
Comic Journey, is there much that you do like?
No. We started this one. We were like, hey, just list what you don't like. And he's
okay.
engaged.
He's doing a heck of a job.
He's doing like it is amazing to me how much rage is in that man.
Well, no, he's just saying
isn't he
he's
from
just
New
saying
York,
that he
though?
doesn't
That
like
doesn't
things.
surprise me.
He's not saying that he hates them. He just doesn't like them. And
Yeah,
he's
I
saying
don't
things
know
that
the
I can
difference.
get behind. I strongly endorse this behavior. Why should you like tea?
How do you
Tea is
not
for
like-
British people. We threw ours into the harbor. We drink coffee here in America.
That's true. That is
You
true.
not had Southern sweet tea? Like what?
I don't like
I
tea
haven't
either.
had it. I said, but I don't drink it.
I get sweet tea out of the ground. If I go out here and dig a hole, sweet tea starts coming up.
That's
it
Texas
just
tea.
pops around
Texas
there.
tea.
What
Right.
it is.
We grab a few mason jars and then we just fill them up and take them inside and put them in the refrigerator.
Of course you do. You're a good red-blooded American. Good for you, Comic Journey.
I like coffee too. I like tea, coffee, and alcohol. So that covers water for me.
Yeah. Water,
Oh,
whiskey,
yeah.
and water, whiskey, and coffee. That's all you need.
Tea.
So, what is the Pocan Joe guarantee on this coffee I'm going to drink?
That
That
you're
Joe
gonna
likes.
sip it, you're gonna drink it, and you're gonna be like, "It's not bad coffee. It's pretty good."
All right.
That's
That's
what I go for with my coffee. Is that it's not bad coffee.
Yeah. It's like, well,
I
I don't know
like
what kind of
their
coffee do you normally drink?
Coffee without gimmicks.
Yeah. No gimmicks, just
I
the
just drink
gimmick.
regular coffee and I dump cream and sugar in it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cream
Get
and
all
sugar.
your good stuff at one time.
Yeah, I still don't get the fascination with the cream and the coffee.
It
That's
doesn't make any
definitely,
sense to
it's
me.
definitely an American thing.
Don't look at
No,
me.
that's not- no, that is
Drink
an
it black
English
the way
thing.
it comes out of the freaking bean.
That is a straight English thing. Putting
No, then
dairy,
milk.
yeah, putting milk
milk,
in
but not
with
cream.
tea, coffee, and all that. Yeah,
If you need cream and sugar in your coffee, you need to drink better coffee.
yeah. Although I will
I'm
argue,
drinking
every
coffee
now and
brand
then,
coffee.
you know, if you're drinking a particularly stout coffee, you know, just to kind of cut back the stout a little bit, a little sugar doesn't hurt.
That's why I said you need to drink better coffee.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't get those choices. You're drinking somebody else's coffee.
I won't drink coffee around you then, Rob.
Don't drink feminine beverages. What's a feminine beverage? Tab? They don't make those anymore.
Was Tab feminine? Lemon drop? Was
He even said, I do not like Tab.
I would
Actually,
argue-
true story. On the Mexican side of my family, my grandma Granado named one of her sons, my uncle, Tab, after the soda.
They still make that?
No, this would have been like back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Tab's dead. So
Thank God Jolt wasn't around then.
Oh, that's not even widespread anymore either.
No, that's done
no,
too.
that's kind of is
Yes,
it
I think you have a
regional at this
nine.
point?
Didn't they
Hell,
ban that?
Tootsie Roll is
I think
hard.
Jolt has been renamed like Monster or something now.
They got one called Balls.
Yeah, that's what. Hey,
Yeah,
I get 2 balls. I want to drink those down.
You get an ice and some balls, please.
Hey, cold balls.
Yeah.
Oh my
just a
word.
great hour-long rant of what you hate.
Beck's stealing my Tim Tams.
That's we used to call that, or they already did that on Family Guy's call. You know what grinds my gears?
Grinds my gears. The what was it? The parody of that old guy from 60 Minutes.
Yep. And you know another thing?
Yeah, that guy.
I hate flintlock rifles. They're just a pain in the ass to use. I can't kill enough people fast enough.
Actually, Flintlock and Musket just opened up, what was it, 2 weekends ago here in Virginia, and I went out twice. I still hunt musket. It's still good. Right now it's bow and arrow, and then rifle opens up this season. Time to fill up the freezer. Running low.
Now, forgive my ignorance. When you shoot black powder, do you have to make your own ammo, or do they sell it?
They can sell it, but I make my own.
There's a surprise.
I make a lot of my own ammo to hunt because I like to recycle lead. I don't like to see lead inside of landfills. It's not good.
Deadly and environmentally responsible.
It's an interesting combination.
I make fishing weights, bullets. if I can reproduce lead.
Tridents.
The neighborhood I grew up as as a kid, a few of my friends and I almost fell into a lead mine. It's so outside of Dubuque, there's this area called the Mines of Spain, and my mom's house is in the part of town that's kind of out in that area. So this would have all been lead mines, pre Iowa being a state. Like French and Spanish went up and down the Mississippi River in that area doing lead mining. And in fact, Dubuque has one of the last remaining shot towers in the United States.
Yeah.
So anyway, that side of town, because there's not a lot of dirt there, there's a lot of sand. Lead mines are caving in, and one day you wake up and you've got a big hole in your front yard down into a lead mine shaft. And the kids, of course, you can't keep us away from that stuff. I was 8 years old. I was like, this is cool. Like, and then one of my friends, he actually, well, I want to say friend, he went to my school, but he broke his arm in a lead mine.
Yeah.
That was the thing. Like, the city kind of mapped them out a little better and got them a bit more secure. But from like the age of maybe 8 to the late 80s, early 90s, there were a lot of lead mines opening up in people's yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
I'm sorry. I love you, Mike.
He's not sorry. He's not sorry.
He's not. He'll do it again.
Sorry, not sorry. He'll do that. He'll do something bad to you, and they say he'll say laughing. I love you.
Bastard.
I love you, guy. I love you.
He got me.
He does bring up.
I'm the worst person to host this. I don't know why we decided this was gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
I
there you go. Glock under every rock here in Texas.
That is true.
Oh man.
So you make your own lead shot?
Yeah.
That's got to be time exhausting.
Nah, it's not too bad. I do it the same way you mentioned shot towers. I do a very similar.
You
process.
drop it?
Yeah.
Not from that height, though.
No, you don't have to do it from that height because I'm not doing it in that much quantity. The reason why
So
shot
when
towers
they were making that, I've got to assume that every kid that worked in those shot towers like died terrible deaths, right?
I
Because wouldn't the fumes from the the molten lead shot coming down and hitting the water, wouldn't those fumes be poisonous?
Well, yeah, but it's vented. If you ever looked up close in shot towers,
I mean, I've been in the shot tower, and I mean, it's vented, but it ain't vented that well.
Well, I mean, again, it depends on the mass and what they were doing at the time. The shot towers around here in Virginia were very well ventilated. So, and I'm not saying breathing in lead in any circumstance is good, but comparatively to what they had back then, I mean, there was tons of other things that were killing you a lot faster than lead.
Right.
Like rickets.
Yeah, right.
We own the Chicago.
Things like that.
That joke would have killed
Unpasteurized milk.
Yeah. The flu.
Mercury. That's probably a bit further back.
No, but as far as lead goes, as far as it, I mean, if you think about industry and the way it was made, lead's probably one of the easiest things to make things out of and form things along with zinc. But then you also had kids working in like legit steel mills, like grinding out stuff and that around big machinery.
Just go scoop up a handful of mercury and bring it over here.
Yeah, right. That too, right? So As far as lead goes, I don't think the big concern back then would have been the lead. Probably would have been drinking water. Like,
Right. Wow.
how the heck did we get the landmines? Did we have? Do y'all want to know how a landmine's made? Is that a question? I don't know.
I don't know if you're allowed to
It's
explain
lead
it
mine.
on a live stream, but go ahead, Joe. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a lead mine, not land mine.
Yeah, lead mines.
I don't have I didn't have my glasses on. I'm sorry. I realized that when he made it big, I looked at it, I was like, geez, misread
With
that.
hear this one, Joe, that today that the over in Russia there, the military range shooting, they had they're training their new troops. They had a military range shooting that left 11 dead and 15 wounded as two guys unloaded on other soldiers and then shot themselves.
Yeah, that's well, a lot of people are upset with Elon Musk because he's like, hey, Skylink's been there for free for a while now, and everybody else is paying for it. It's bogging down the service. I'm pulling it. And like legit politicians in another country have a problem with an American businessman. Oh, damn. It's crazy. Who is that? Joe, take us through the. Hold on. I can't read shit without my glasses.
The Anarchist Cookbook.
Is that still a thing?
We have a copy. Well, there's several copies of it. So the stuff with the frog and all that, that's fake. Most of the booby traps only are about 50% accurate in it. The only thing that's really good in it is it does teach you how to make a zip gun. So if you ever find yourself in a zombie apocalypse, a zip gun's probably a good thing to have if you don't have a gun.
And let's be honest, you wrote that cookbook a long time ago.
I'm thinking about, and I've considered this, I've been thinking about revising it. Like going through and redoing it. Because that dude made shit tons of money off of that deal.
You know who's had some experience in the zombie apocalypse with his wife? Yeah, see, there's Ignacio right there. He's right on time.
What does Joe have?
Ignacio put Mr. Q and his wife through a zombie apocalypse scenario.
You pointed at Joe.
For me, that's Joe.
Nope, that's Remy.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, the zombie apocalypse scenario. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I asked if we actually would save the kids.
Yeah,
it's true.
Save the kids just so you can use them to slow down the zombies.
Like, are we actually going to do that? Do we want to help them?
I'm just gonna give up.
You can make more as long as you survive, but you can't.
Seems like less meat for the meat eaters with kids around.
Yeah, I don't plan on trying to survive the apocalypse. Screw that.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, I'm giving up immediately. Like day one, like the power is gone out. I'm done. I'm out of
Once
here.
the ice box gets warm, forget it. Mike's tapping out.
People are slightly inconvenienced. I'm like Googling how to hang myself. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, I like Remy's comment because he's not giving time a factor. You give his kids a few more years, and he's the one begging them for help. Like when they're older teenagers.
I assume they're not. Yeah, they're gonna be the first ones to go anyways. I have a plan. There's certain people I need to get in touch with, and you're one of them, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Just be ready.
That was a great apocalypse, buddy.
Yeah, he's on the list.
Yeah, I'd be the one that I would be the parody though. I would have everything set up, ready to go, and then like I go outside to smoke a cigarette, and like squirrel zombie bites me on the neck or something. It's like I did all
Nobody
this
thinks
shit.
about the squirrel.
Gets taken out by a rusty nail on a plank.
Super prepared.
His
And a
tetanus,
squirrel bites
because
my
his
neck.
he gets tetanus and his vaccinations weren't up to snuff.
Jesus Christ. That would be my luck. And in the meantime, while I'm slowly turning, everybody's heading to Virginia
right.
to hang out the Spokane compound.
Cardio's important.
Well, I'm fucked.
All right, that was a Zombieland rule, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't believe in cardio. I believe in gasoline. Like I'm a gasoline guy. Like, you run all you want. I plan on driving.
And the power's out, and you can't pump gas.
Yeah, yes,
Please
you
do
can.
not
You most
explain
certainly
zombie-
can,
Oh,
sir. You can pump
exploitation.
gas when the power's out. You know where they go to put it in. You just got to get that thing off. That's the
Well,
problem.
sure.
Remy, can you timestamp that, please?
Oh, I've already got it. I've got it.
One more.
Oh my
One
god.
more for the road, baby.
Woo! It's that last woo. He is the pride of Kansas.
Oh man, I can't wait till you get that book, Nick.
I'm gonna handle that with kid gloves. I was thinking about maybe fashioning some Velcro to look like pubic hair and putting that on top of it, and then sending it to Iggy.
Ooh.
What the hell did I just walk into?
Us playing your Christmas
You're putting pubic hair on your head, Nick.
No.
Oh shit.
Gobble gobble, bitches.
Bow down, bitches.
Yeah, I think we can all agree, CJ.
What's on my to-do list still?
Nick's gonna get all the smells that were meant for me. Oh man.
There's a sentence you never thought you'd hear.
Well, I'll be honest with you, fellas. I think I'm gonna have to hop off here. Do you want to keep it running, Rob, or should we pack it up?
We can pack it up, or I don't care. It depends on what everyone else wants to do. I got things I'm still working on.
We can.
For some reason, I thought you were saying I'm just a fat guy with a fat stack. You said I'm just for whatever reason. I was like,
well, it's good.
Right
I'm glad to know that I've now planted that seed in your head enough times
Well, yeah, it's your stick around. Like somebody says stick around, and you're like, oh crap.
That's more of my. It's the spread love is the Brooklyn way. It's more what
I got you.
Yeah.
We can pack it up, pack it in.
Let me begin.
Wait a second. Let me begin.
Battle me, that's a sin.
Jump around.
Either that, or what we could
Me,
do
that's a
is
sin.
we could invite CJ on, and we could all sit here quietly and watch him go bonkers because he feels obligated to fill in the stream
for like
and
10 hours.
Yeah.
And then complain about he talks too much and still keep going.
There you go. Do not like awkward silence in live streams. Yeah.
I do
All
not
right.
like them, Sam. I do not like them.
Well, should we go around the panel here? Mr. Joe, you have anything coming up you'd like to talk about?
Evil Layer project at the end of the month. We're making a hologram. I'm going to make a hologram. Kind of. We're going to talk about it.
Are you making?
Let's talk about it. Any Thursday you want, sir.
So that's over at Evil Layer Projects and Builds. Weekly comic book reviews at Poke and Joe Comic Book Reviews. Instagram memes that will make you laugh. And at C3, I'm bringing a mystery box and I'm making a custom ring in less than 3 hours.
Nice.
You can do it.
That's awesome, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow morning, community garage sale. And Thursday, me and my lovely co-host, Ignacio DM, will discuss something. Don't know. People want depression, we give them depression.
come up with my random stuff as I always do. Mail call if I actually have anything. I think I do have a parcel turning up next week. Artist series, some more of that. I'm thinking about even trying to find my Del Otto pieces and maybe doing a Del Otto artist series.
Del Otto.
You have my attention.
No, originals, Nick, not G Glaze.
Bow down, bitches.
Go ahead, take them, cock slam them.
That's right. You'll I'll do all that sort of stuff during the week, and obviously you'll see all of us on C3 next weekend. Don't forget.
Alan Rue and I are currently on hiatus. We'll be back at some point. What else? Tomorrow I'm going to Chiefs Bills, and on Monday I turn 43. So
Hey,
a big weekend.
Nice. Are we gonna have any more Instagram updates, sir?
Nick, do you want an Instagram update tomorrow?
I would actually like one daily. One a day. Let's start one
a day. You're writing checks. I can't.
We'll keep the Russian bots away.
Give me one a month.
We'll try tomorrow, and if it feels right, I'll do another one.
All right.
How you doing?
Hey now.
Later tonight, I'll be on in about just under 2 hours. I'll be on the Comic Book G-Man show, and then on Monday we'll have a mail call, and Thursday we'll do an unboxing, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Comics Curing Cancer, folks. I'll be everywhere. I will be everywhere. We'll kick it off at 7:30 in the morning on Friday on the old Legion of Comics channel. Make sure, if you're interested, this link that Remy just posted, that's the link to the link tree that has all the shows and what times they're starting and everything else. That's your key for your schedule. So thank you for posting that, Remy. I really appreciate you doing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
I got you.
So we'll have a bunch of community members all throughout stuff. There'll be opportunities for you guys out there to just come on, and if you have something that you want to add to the pile of stuff that we're selling to help raise money to defeat cancer, not for cancer, but to help research for a cure. Yeah, come on out. Be a hero.
Update some stuff as well. So
or just come out and hang out and support the cause.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, throughout the shows, you don't have to buy anything. If you're maybe your wife or your significant other has said to you, "Hey, I don't want you buying any more stuff," you don't have to do that. You will be able to have the opportunity. You could donate directly to the American Cancer Society on behalf of the campaign, and you get entered into our prize wheel.
Nice.
And anybody who donates $25 or more will get put on the prize wheel, and you could win right here next week on Remy's place. When we're spinning the wheels,
Yep,
you could end up with some great fabulous prizes. Now, when your wife or a significant other starts to complain to you about you buying stuff, you say, "No, I didn't. This was a thank you prize for my donation to try to help cure cancer." Why do you like cancer?
Get out, you old bird.
And I had a question on that, Rob. I just thought of it. What if people make multiple donations over $25? Is it multiple spots or just one spot only, and that's it?
No, I haven't gone down that path. That's potentially a lot of stuff, a lot of extra
work.
No
names and stuff. So it's just
too much.
One only.
Yeah, right now it's just one.
Just thought I'd clarify, just in case anybody tries to go like, I'll do 4 $25 donations to get 4 entries.
Damn dirty Australians! Look how
I didn't go down that path. I just wanted to make it above, a certain amount to go onto the wheel, and then leave it at that. Because otherwise, the wheel could become unmanageable. Just too many different things.
No wonder Australia started out as a prison. A bunch of crooks.
Right?
Where's your correct?
Hey, I was just trying to clarify for people, you asshole.
Yeah, you were clarifying.
Trying to cheat you.
Yeah, we already know.
Simon's got all his $25 donations situated. He's like, all right, we're gonna start hour 1, $25 donation. Hour 2, $25 donation.
I probably wouldn't get past hour 2.
That's all right. But you got 2 donations in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough for Mad Spidey. It's American dollars, so it's like,
and that's a lot. That'll cost me a lot more for whatever I donate, but I will still donate.
You need to get some of that American money, man. It's much better than what you're using.
I have a fistful of dollar bills just waiting for you, Mike.
I like the sounds of that.
I'd pay to see that.
There's a timestamp.
That's at least 4 $25 donations right there.
Yes, everybody make sure to tune in next week for C3. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited. There's a lot of different stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on, and it's gonna be. I'm really excited for Remy's place. To be honest with you, I'd like to see how long we can push this thing.
Yeah, and
I mean, I don't think there's nothing else for that night, right?
Just to specify for those who just walked in, if we hit $10,000 that weekend, Remy Q will be getting a tattoo of our choosing anywhere on we pick on his body.
Nick has been trying to push this on everybody else in the community, but he's the one who's getting
a turkey on his ass.
I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.
We just about to end it.
Mike's had enough of that.
That's right. Turkey tattoo coming up.
We get $10,000. Mike Becker's going to get a bow tie tattoo done. Okay.
See, Nick, he figured out the crap that you were trying to feed him, and he's like, I've had enough of this. I'm out. I'm not listening to this garbage anymore.
You didn't see the shenanigans on the agenda tonight.
Apparently. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the chat, though. Panel, per usual. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for coming on. Sorry to cut it a little shorter tonight, but again, I'm going to play us out to this, and we will see you all next time.
Closing time to roll to Chili's and chow down with my fucking